Actually, there's quite a few people out there that do. The only thing I don't...
Drawing, I see a lot.
The main thing I don't like about the implementation on Twitch is used to be that you could like say, I'm streaming source filmmaker. They removed that. And there's no animation category. Instead, it's a tag. It's like over here. So like I can say, I have to say art as the category, but then as a tag, I put animation. Yeah. But you can't search by that as easily. Hello, Edward. You're first, yay.
You can hear us.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's why I moved. No, so I don't like... Twitch is built for gaming, and if you're not doing gaming, it works. But you're going to have difficulty segmenting. I can go in like... Maybe, yeah, makers and crafting and some of these, you can go a little more specific on some things, but you can't go specific on that. I used to love it because people would pop in and be like, I just needed to figure out some stuff for Source Filmmaker. And you're there. Oh.
Is Ponies anime?
I forgot.
Because I saw Anime Land.
I forgot to change my
audio tunes.
No, you're fine.
As you slapped me out of the way, you guys didn't see it, but he slapped hard.
That's lewd. No, it's set up for my Switch right now. Hello. So I'm going to reset the audio and hope it doesn't break something. But now I should hear. Let me try that again. I can hear it. All right. And I got to make the posts. I'm still doing some test.
Always fun.
I just ran across a funny tweet. Still doing some random tests where I'm advertising sometimes on some social medias and sometimes on others, just to see what makes a difference and what pulls people in the most. And so far the data has come out. True Sound is very delayed on stream.
I mean, if they're hearing it.
Let's see here.
How about now? I can't hear it.
Yeah, it went. It might have. I just did the audio refresh. Oh no, the audio refresh was for me. It shouldn't delay on you guys at all.
If that's the only thing delayed, though, that's not really something to worry about.
No, well, kind of. I'm going to be playing music, and well, I guess that doesn't matter if it's delayed either.
My phone tells me that Argo Damon's streaming.
Oh wow, that's pretty neat.
Yeah.
You should give him $100. I'm here to say Appul. All right, thank you. Good night. Well, thank you very much.
I'll give him $100 at the end of the month, and that's it.
Okay. You mean like rent?
That's it. Yeah, just the $100.
Thank you for the follow, Blackjack. Oh yeah, I got music. Oh, I can also start recording. I think that's why I have that set up that way. All right, so let's go to. All right, I didn't even have time to set up a funny picture. Hello, Sweet Notes. Newest effect, yes. Working on it slowly. We've been doing some of the cleanup stuff for some of these shots that we. This one's basically done. Oh, we gotta try it down. Oh, that's still too loud. Oh, that's just the normal tool being broken. There we go. Okay, so this one's all done. Oh yeah, we were just finishing up some of the last bits on this one, I think. Hello, Blackjack. And hello, Blur, Edward, and Baroni, and Sweet Notes.
Hello, all.
So this ignoring everything behind the hills because that doesn't count. After those back it up. Actually, this audio right now.
Only cost Appul college savings. Wait, what?
That is from 15AI.
I'm waiting for 15AI to open back up because I kind of want to do something with it right now.
Originally, I was gonna anything that's like bigger, I'm gonna always get an actual voice actor for. But if it's usually like something I consider a shit post, like something that's super rushed, I mean, this was meant to be rushed, and I put more time into it than I should. But anything that's meant to be quick, I don't mind doing that for. because usually I'm changing it as I go, and working with voice actors when you're constantly changing stuff doesn't sound like a pleasant experience. So I got this audio back when it was still up and running.
It is fun to watch you start a video and be like, this is going to be a super quick one. I'm going to put one out every other week. And then you're just like, okay, this video is now labeled November of 1997. We're still working on it.
No, I never. I know it's impossible with current work schedule stuff to do a video every 2 weeks. Mm-hmm. The idea was to do a video every 2 weeks, but that's when the new channel gets taken care of, and we're just still working on the last little bits of that.
I got an idea for another video I could do in a single stream. You're not going to know what it is, though.
I'm guessing it involves 5-letter word.
No. Actually, the idea I have doesn't involve set course, but you could be in it.
She'll be in it.
Like, in the background.
You probably just look like every shot you just load one in to have it there. Like, it wouldn't even be used for anything. It would just be so that every shot you go to and be like...
No, you gotta have Derpy. She's like the star. I was, actually, I made an animation years back, and it's essentially done. But I found it almost cringeworthy once I finished it, so I never released it. And all the voices are just my voice. So it's all horrible. But I thought I might use 15 AI and then just release the animation on Discord. And only Discord.
Use the voice of Gladys for everything.
Yes.
I think what I don't have done yet on here... Yeah. Hair. I do not have any of the hair done.
You mean her hair isn't supposed to try to escape like that?
Well, they're the one over here that was just flopping.
Yes.
The one thing that really bugs me with the Applejack model, too, is that the ears are always clipping.
No, she got holes in her hat that are perfectly ear-shaped.
And no matter where she moves her ears?
Yeah, it's a magic hat.
It's a magic hat.
Yeah, they're magic holes.
I would think she'd be untrusting of magic hats.
No, she lives in a world of magic. She's fine with it.
Yeah, but this horse does not have magic.
How do you think she makes the apples grow?
This is the most boring horse possible.
She makes the apples grow with her magic.
She doesn't... No.
It's
called grit.
Yeah, grit doesn't make fruit grow on the trees like every day out of the year.
See, we'll just have to ask Applejack. It's like, Applejack, do you have magic? Do you like magic? Do you like apple?
Yes.
Yes, she likes apple. I gotta do... tail. Yep, there's no animation on this right now. Hello, Velvet. No magic, but still best horse. Yeah, she's in my top horse list. That where if all the horses that ever existed were on a list, she would be on the list.
She, I would say, is like number 3 for good horses.
So my friend did watch Applegeek react to our masterpiece as Spam, which remembers, and he's kind of asked how to get invited to his house and interviewed. Applegeek actually doesn't live that far from me. He would show up at the local meetup groups and before COVID and stuff. So I'd see him every month anyway. And so he just asked me one time, like, hey, do you want to like come up here, I'll buy you lunch and do an interview for whatever? And I'm like, okay. And so I drove to his place. We had lunch, talked for a bit, and then made the little video thing. It was just kind of a chill Saturday afternoon. So, but it just worked out well because we're very close. He's like an hour from me or so. So it's not that bad at all.
You made it sound like you wanted to hang out again. Oh, you almost made it sound like you wanted to hang out.
No, it's about because I had been invited for an interview, and unless it's for another one, but with COVID, it's a little bit. Yeah, that was 5 years. Was that 5 years ago? Wow, that was 5 years ago.
You've seen him since then, though, quite a bit, I imagine. Or does he not come around much anymore?
No, it's because of COVID.
Well, yeah, but before COVID,
You still show up to the locals.
Oh, okay.
I can't remember much about who went to the locals beforehand because it was a year and a half or over a year ago since the last legitimately good meetup.
I mean, I plan on going to the next one. Which will be the first one since this whole thing started, but I will have all my shots.
Yep, both me and Michael are getting our
Second shot
on Sunday, so
Yeah.
we'll be all good.
Still gotta be careful, but it's good stuff.
It drastically reduces the time, but the main benefit is if you do get it, your chances of being hospitalized are drastically reduced too.
And
it just
chance of spreading.
reduces the severity, which is to me also very big because not having permanent damage. That's pretty nice.
That'll come with time, I imagine.
Just to appease Mike though, Derpy will always be number one for me, but I have a long story about why. She's the reason I like vibrant colored horses.
But she's gray.
Because she's so bland.
It makes the other horses.
It makes all the it's like when like a bunch of like Valley girls have that one like kind of like so chick with them.
Yeah, to make them all look better.
Yeah, to make them all look better.
Derpy's not that girl. She's the best horse there ever was.
Does that have a name?
I don't know.
I hate people
probably.
like that, but
I mean, that's why you keep me around.
I don't keep you around. You kept yourself around. You're free to leave. I don't need you to look good.
I figured you kept me around to make you look better.
I don't need you to look good. I have a hat. It's over there in that hat.
You have a hat.
Yeah. That's all I need, and I look better.
It's a Fallout hat, right?
Yeah, it's a Fallout hat.
It's been a while since I've seen you.
I like my Fallout hat.
No, it's fine.
It's fine? Oh, now you're talking trash about my Fallout hat.
Person.
Maybe you should be.
Maybe.
And a mask person.
Just the whole face.
The whole face, yeah.
Just get the mask.
You look like
Jason.
Spy.
Oh,
Just get a picture of your own face and then
paper. Yeah. No, this is a good idea. This is.
Have you ever thought of making G5 SFM? Well, with how long I've been working on this since I think some of the announcements came out. So some of these videos just take a while. I don't do this full time or anything, so it's just basically streams and some time on the side too.
I would imagine if you got an idea for the G5 horses, you download the models if they were available.
And it's not just about like I want to make something with a model. It's usually I don't make a video based on a specific model or idea. It's I have an idea for a video, like a concept, and then I usually just fit in whoever is needed to make that video concept work. So, and here I wanted to make a meme that was based on the Deja Vu meme, and I thought that the best person to do that with would be either Rainbow Dash because of fast cars or Applejack, but Rainbow Dash would just be. It wouldn't be a secondary joke. She would be driving around super fast, but then it would just be Rainbow Dash being fast. That's what her thing is. But having Applejack zoom around in a tractor, that was funny.
So what's your two favorite ponies again?
Two favorite ponies? It's Rainbow and Dash.
She is a good horse. She's my second favorite.
No, if I had to take, I like Twilight as well, but I don't. I love when people do that. They're like, "Oh, who's your favorite horse?" And they're like, "Oh, I like Pinkie Pie," and you're like, "That's a bad choice."
It was bad. I just said, like she's fine. She's nothing special.
But to you, everyone is fine.
Yeah. Well, no.
So it's still saying it's bottom of your list.
Big Mac sucks.
Okay, all the mares are fine.
I don't like the bug horse that much.
The bug horse?
Yeah,
Chrysalis. Chrysalis is cool. I love working with Dark Scenes. She is so fun at animating.
She's not cute. And I know some people will get angry at me for that statement, but she's got holes in her.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm not. No. She's like made of cheese.
It's because she can breathe.
The mouth is fine.
And she got nose. She got two. That's three. Do the eyes count?
No.
Because they're kind of holes. Got ears.
Yeah.
I mean, really, you could say like she got a hole all the way through, but technically, from your mouth to your butt is one big hole.
This is a good point you're making.
So you're a changeling.
Oh no.
Your Swiss cheese.
Can I transform into some... I want to transform into a horse. And that'll be it. You'll never see me again.
Trying to... I want to have a little bit of a dip, but I'm thinking it's too much. I'm gonna reduce it. But I can't make it too small, otherwise it just doesn't behave correctly.
Speaking of conversations...
Hello, Kel-chan. I woke up to this conversation. Wonderful way to start the weekend. Yes! Congratulations. You're a changeling.
Yes.
Because you have a butt.
Everyone with a butt is a changeling. That's just a fact.
That's where changelings came from.
Yes, they came from butts.
No, I love working with changelings. Cause
Changelings are cool. I just don't think that they're cute.
Well, I like the old changelings just because they were fun. They were a fun concept, and I really liked them as a concept. Then they went like Technicolor, and
yeah,
it
ruined them.
No, I think what I didn't like about them was actually their society. It just made no sense to me. It was like, hey, we still have this hive. We definitely look like we're supposed to be like this, but now we just live in a rock. And it just, something about it just didn't jive with all the colors.
The thing I didn't care for was the changelings were always this ever-present, like, lingering thing that threatened the peace of Equestria. And everything was bright and colorful, but it created this, I don't know what you would call it, this sense of, like, dread that lingered over everything. And like, yeah, we're living our lives and we're happy and we're fun, but we always have to be aware that there's some things out there that are trying to end all this. And I think it just created a better atmosphere for the show. And when they got rid of that, it took something away from that atmosphere. I don't know. I thought they were a good villain, just in general, or a good counter.
But you have to you can't always have the villain out there. Eventually you have to get rid of it, especially when the season comes to a close. Or the series. Speed holes.
They never took care of Gargamel and the Smurfs.
This wasn't announced on Discord. Oh yes, it wasn't.
Gargamel never stopped.
Hold on. Good, thank you for that's a good call. I was doing all the other stuff and then Michael distracted me with conversation.
Like me. That's why now he's gonna hit me twice as hard after the stream.
There you go. There's a post. That's the important one. I forgot the important one. So, all right. I think
I'm less interested in the news show than the fact that, as far as the voice cast is concerned, they're still making Pony Life right now. And that's all the original cast for the most part, like 95% of the original cast.
the more I see of like random memes from Pony Life, the more I actually want to watch it.
I kind of want to watch season 2 because it looks like they stepped up their game a little bit.
Yeah, it all looks like it looks like they just took the original concept and like, and then what if we just added Looney Tunes?
Yeah.
And I'm okay with that.
It kind of feels like they might be... it's unfortunate almost that there's probably only going to be one... They might be able to squeeze one more season out of Pony Life after the second season, but it kind of feels like they're finding a rhythm for it. I don't know. The first season was just really meh, but it kind of looks like the second season might actually have something going for it. I haven't watched it yet, but it looks good.
Forgot I have to actually do a lot of cleanup on her. Her mouth's wrong here.
Hello, Red Arrow. I feel like the ponies really got going for them. They're small.
They're small?
Yeah. I was walking up the stairs earlier, right before stream, and I was thinking to myself, man, stairs used to be so much easier when I was small and like a kid. I had to scamper up them like they were nothing. And now it's all like I'm big and I'm just like, ugh, stairs. When I was small, I could like climb inside a barrel and roll down it and like feel like nothing happened, or run up some stairs, or sprint through the
lobs.
Tiny.
Yeah, well, it's the like the same reason like a bug can drop off the Empire State Building and survive.
We could ride cats like horses. Think about it.
That'd be like what was the
Tiny, though.
from Divinity? Sir Laurel.
Sir Laurel? Oh yeah, he had a squirrel riding the cat.
Yeah.
It was always best just let that squirrel die.
I can't remember the actual name for it, but yes,
Yeah, there
yeah, Sir Laurel.
yeah. But like, we would have so much more energy to do stuff if we were just smaller. Because
But our whole society is built around an adult, so it'd be
no, it would be just everything would be smaller because we'd build our society to be around smaller stuff.
But then, like the one person would be like 2.5 feet tall, and they'd be like, "I am the king," and then like everybody would mate with the king, and then the king would everybody be bigger, and then we'd all be back to normal.
Can I be the king? Like,
That's
this sounds
really
great.
creepy.
It sounds pretty.
Everybody want to mate with the king?
You said it. I didn't. I just want
Height
to
is
be
the only
king.
factor that's needed.
Well, yes, that's like the rule of like Invader Zim and Equestria. The tallest is the ruler.
Oh yeah, that was the concept in there.
Like that's a pretty good form of government. It's like no elections. No,
I don't know if
birthrights,
I'd like
who's ever the tallest rules.
It's like, can you reach the cookie jar? Well, then you get to run the nation.
Exactly, that's an amazing form of government.
Thank you, Kel-chan. Thank you very much. 5 months. How long have you been in Japan now? Has it been like a year? Oh no, you had been over there before COVID. So
I
yeah,
thought he was back over here now.
are you?
I thought he was back in the US. I could be wrong. He could have just been on leave for a bit. Where are you, Kel-chan?
It's top secret.
He's reaching for them cookies.
He's trying to.
Take over the world.
He's a pretty tall boy.
Yeah.
It's been 1.5 years. Wow, that feels like it's like only been half of that.
There. You're still in Japan.
Princess Candace made her first appearance in Pony Life. I heard something about that. Well, you did. I thought you went out on tour for a little bit.
All I know about Pony Life is there's pictures of Derpy playing a saxophone, and it makes me want to watch it.
But you have watched it.
The first season. I haven't seen any of the second season yet. I'm not close enough. I don't know. I can't keep track of these things.
You get really close that I have to pull it away, then you get really far away.
I don't. The chair doesn't move.
I'm waiting, like, we're gonna, like, when we start the podcast thing, I'm gonna be getting dynamic mics, and you're gonna be, like 8 feet from it, and you're just gonna be hearing echo, and be like, you know what, screw it.
You're just gonna, like, duct tape it to my chest so that it follows me.
I have that now. I could just hook this up to you.
What is that, a lapel mic?
It's a lavalier, so yeah, it's basically a lapel mic. So yeah, I could just do this, and then, like, but then, like, you would just forget it's on, you would stand up and just yank the thing off.
Oh, most certainly. There is no doubt about that.
Alright, sorry, Red. Actually, it is showing there is some, well, there was some drop frames at one point, but it looks fine now. I'm gonna guess. I'm gonna keep an eye on it, though.
Smooth jazz derpy. I like the sound of that.
I'll like it. Anytime I think smooth jazz now, I can only think of that meme.
Yeah. No, even at work, even though I work with Final Draft, he used to do pony stuff, he actually referenced that meme recently. And I'm like, it's still in your head, and you're never going to get rid of it. And he's just like, no.
Actually, let me check something here. Is everything running actually, like, fine right now? Yeah, because I see a bunch of drops at some point. And for the percentage that's there, it probably means that it was a bunch at once, which I've had happen before. I think, actually, let me try.
Is everything still dynamic? So I know we were having issues with Discord.
Let me try one thing here.
Oh, yeah, that'll make a difference.
Well, it's to prefer high power. It should still push all power when needed, but it doesn't mean if things drop down, it might not be able to kick back up in time.
Yeah.
But I didn't like the idea of having my everything running at max all the time. The whole point is to have it running efficient. I had the power plant a power saver.
I was kind of glad the garage door opened when I came home because I was starting to think maybe some of your setup.
Made it work?
Yeah, it worked this morning and when I came home. I'm telling you, it was interference.
No, I tried the outside button this afternoon and it didn't work.
That's because it needs to be saved again. I saved my key fob, but the outside button needs to be saved.
Why didn't you do the save button?
Because it wasn't working when I was trying to set it up.
Why'd you break it?
I didn't break it. I fixed it. That's why it works now.
No, the button outside doesn't work.
We got to reset it up.
Yeah, because your actions...
Fixed the garage door. Just not your button.
No, now you got... Like, my dad had to see it. Now he's like, oh, we gotta figure out this. I'm like...
No, it's already working. You just got to resave it. You just got to...
Wait, does that mean my garage door doesn't work either?
It's really easy to program.
Yeah, I know, but it means that yours is the only one that works now. Are you trying to steal my house?
Yes, I'm waiting for you to wander outside without the key.
Now that I showed you which key it is.
Yes, apparently I've had a house key for like a year and a half, and I didn't know it.
He's like, oh, I don't have a house key. And then I grabbed his keys, and it's this one. It looks identical to mine. He goes, oh. Because just like your wallet.
Everything in my wallet is important.
No, it isn't. It's like 3 inches thick.
Yeah, but think about how hard it is to steal. Yeah, I would definitely notice if somebody reached into my pocket and tried to tear that thing out.
The idea is if they grab it, they're going to be like, I ain't dealing with the crap.
They're just going to get stuck.
Yeah, you could use it as a weapon.
Just about.
Yeah, look, and that's the case. You have it in your front pocket because it's too big to put in your back pocket.
It makes a whole lot more sense to keep it in. Like, I don't know. It's like that. It's not that bad. What?
Oh, okay.
Through my wallet. I'm gonna steal all of my non-existent money. That's who sold my house.
I know, but why is she just staring at you every time you open your wallet?
I don't know. Just put it there. I don't think about it.
Merry Christmas. Here's a Walmart gift card.
Yeah, it's still good.
Why haven't you even used it?
Because I never go to Walmart.
Yeah, you do this Sunday.
Yeah, okay. Maybe I'll use
This one.
the
The
shake-ups.
Shake-Ups in Ponyville.
Uh-huh.
Mad Munchkin.
Yeah,
Arts.
I saw her.
This is a different realtor.
Yeah, I didn't use her.
Her card.
I don't know.
Here's my cub. Glow Golf 1 free admission.
Yes, it's back in Florence, Kentucky. If I ever go back there, I got 1 free admission to Glow
You could
Golf.
print this.
Yeah, there's not much to it.
Starry Flame.
I've had
Horses.
I've had that card since my very first Winnie City when I hung out with you guys. Back when you did the Twilight thing, I've had that card.
Like, why are you holding on to advertisements that you got at...
They got pennies on them.
Why do you have 2 realtors in Kentucky?
So, I don't know. I just put them in there.
I take everything out of my wallet that's not essential.
Look, see this? This bank has not existed. This bank has it's expired. You
I
can't
know,
use
but
this.
still.
This bank has not existed in like I don't know, a decade. I still have a card. Wouldn't hold up my active card. That would be silly.
I actually just had my main credit card had a fraud charge on it recently.
I have this card. It's an old gift card that's empty. You know why I keep it? It's for opening doors.
You have a ton of cards in there.
I'm gonna use my good cards for opening doors. This is my opening door card.
But what if you go to a really crappy door and then that card is the too good card? Do you have another one as your backup?
I think the last time I used this was to break into my workplace.
Betty has a Blockbuster card. Do you have a Blockbuster card?
Wish.
That
would be awesome.
If there was a Blockbuster card, that one I would be okay with because that would be kind of cool. Are you drunk yet? I am not drinking today. I haven't drank for like a week. I'm just drinking soda right now. Haven't felt it 100%, so I don't want to have a drink. Hello,
Makes
Shadow.
sense.
Mike, lol, I feel like Mike is my long lost father right now. Aw.
Oh, I hope not.
How old are you, Jinxie? Maybe.
No.
Maybe. Because I mean, as long as you're somewhere within like 24, yeah, you could be.
I would have been like what, 11?
Well,
Not even. No, it'd been 9.
yeah, 9. You probably look like
9.
you were 18.
Yeah.
You just have an accelerating age.
I was a. No, when I was 9, I was actually a normal sized child. I think.
Is that the way? So, what's the one thing you can remember the most about yourself as a child? I was pretty normal. I had normal cheeks and normal hair,
I had a bowl cut.
and then that changed.
I had a bowl cut when I was a kid. It was horrible. Parents should never do that to their child, no matter how desperate they are to save money. I think my mom just like Ringo.
Kind of want to see you with a bowl cut now. It wouldn't work anymore.
No.
You need a lot of hair for that to work. Hello, Sunset. About TFH for you, would you try it? TFH? What is TFH?
I don't know.
I feel like I should know what that means. Hello, Elias. Yeah, my wallet, I like have...
Them fighting herds.
Oh, I'm not a big fan of fighting games, actually. I've never found too much enjoyment, other than like Super Smash Brothers, but that's normally a party game. So, I appreciate the offer, but probably not.
I beat Arizona's campaign. That was fun. But if you go and play online, the people who play online play so much.
Yeah, they're overly competitive type games where it's fun at first, or playing with people that are new to playing things, so where everybody is learning something. But as soon as you start getting where it's competitive, it just loses fun for me. I don't like competitive stuff.
I think I'll get into the campaign because it's written by Lauren Faust, and I'm a fan, and the characters are adorable, especially Arizona. But
Arizona
past that, yeah, she's cute. But
Because she
past
looks the
that,
most horse.
which is weird because there's actually a horse, but she's more traditional unicorn in her style, so she's not as horse as the horses in Pony.
Okay, so there's the general start to the motions. Actually, her tail is kind of twisted already. Or is it supposed to be like that? Maybe it's supposed to be like that. I'll just keep it.
I actually need to check to see if
There's a massive skill gap. That's with a lot of fighting games.
yeah. No, that's just fighting games in general. Yeah.
That's why, I like Super Smash Brothers, but what's cool about that is even if you get somebody that's really, really, really good at the game, like Adam the Amazing that we know, he's really good at the game, and we'll still play in a party-like setting, but he's usually used to, just fighting, one-on-ones. But when we're playing, say 7 or 8 people, or we usually put items at max, and because then the items are a random element that can give anybody an extra leg up.
He still generally kicks her butt.
Yeah, he generally does, but it gives you every now and then that moment of fun, and so then it doesn't matter as much. But if you were just do one-on-one, you'd keep getting your ass kicked, and that just wouldn't be as fun. Mm-hmm. Super Smash Brothers is good about making it so that the game is pretty balanced, where new or old, depending on how you have it set up, you can have an enjoyable time.
He's impossible to beat in Mario Kart, though. He's like the Mario Kart champion.
Me?
Yeah, you.
Well, yeah, because I played it for hundreds of hours when I was young on 64, and then the one on the Switch is pretty close to that.
You
know. Everyone knows that Hasbro owns the rights to horses in general.
Just horses. We own horses now.
Just walking into some farm, and they're like, "We own these now."
They go to the Kentucky Derby. He's like, I think we've been doing this longer. Yep.
They cross the finish line, and then they're like, "Oh, when you cross the finish line, you must hold up the My Little Pony toy. Show everybody Connect 4."
Everyone
is Connect 4 theirs? I don't even. Or is that Mattel?
I think. I don't know.
I don't know what games are theirs. Candyland.
Candyland, I think, is Parker Brothers, but I might be wrong. I honestly don't know on any of them. I know Hasbro owns Hungry Hippos.
Oh, yes, there's that one.
and Mousetrap. I think all the games that are superly overly complicated in their design is Hasbro.
Battleship?
Oh, that one's not really super overly complicated. I don't consider it. Like Mousetrap and the Hungry Hippos, like, have mechanics involved.
But Mousetrap is more like it never works right.
No, it doesn't. R2-D2 is officially made by Hasbro. Did they design them or something? Wouldn't surprise me.
A lot of stuff in the story mode is from devs, and less so from Lauren. She gave them the basis beginning of the story beats, dev team filling the gaps. Which sounds like what the show is too.
Mm-hmm. Gives the premise, and then people fill it in.
Looks like Hasbro owns Candyland. I'm pretty sure. I think it does.
I'm curious.
RDR2 is officially made by Hasbro. Okay. All racehorses must now be tattooed on their butts.
Yes.
that's you know how like cars have their brand deals all over it?
Yeah.
That's what their cutie marks are, like Coca-Cola.
Oh no, this is the Coca-Cola horse.
Why do the horses not have that? They could just cover them in advertisements.
No, the poor horse.
That'd be great.
It's got stamps all over him.
I almost said R2D2 because abbreviations.
No, it is Hasbro. Milton Bradley and Hasbro. They both own the rights to Candyland. How about that? How'd that happen?
Okay, actually, I don't think I'm gonna worry the tail going up and down as much. I want to worry about it going side to side.
Like, now I'm curious about the history of Candyland. Okay. Okay, it was created by Milton Bradley, and then Hasbro got it in 1984, and they revamped it. So since 1984, it's been Hasbro.
That was my birth year.
Yes. Oh, that's interesting, actually. You would think Milton Bradley would hold on to that.
I hate dealing with, because you can't really like turn the camera all the way past 90 here, so it gets a little, and this is the turning from this, it gets goofy. So I'm trying to adjust this. Actually, I think she doesn't really have a bounce to her on her steps here. Well, she kind of does, but I think she needs more bounce.
I've definitely had people juggle me in that game when I've attempted multiplayer.
Yeah, Hasbro owns all the cars in the case. They turn into transforming robots from space. Yes. After the 15th lap, they all have a giant battle. Okay, so this is the peak of her walk. Let's see if I... Oh
no. People need her. But not her feet. Her hooves. They can stay. Yes.
It's like when you like had like the error on a printer and it just kept printing the same line.
Kids today will never know the joy of the old printers, where they took forever to print a single page, and you hear.
Well, not only that, but like you would hear it be like, like before you're printing, then you're like waiting,
Yeah.
and then it started printing, and then you're like, oh, it's out of ink.
You'd have to fight it too sometimes, especially those old printers with like the little divots on the sides that would scroll the paper. Like early printers were so awesome, and that they were.
We had those when I was in trucking. We had those a lot, the dot matrix printers, because you had to print lots and lots of paper, and it was just a super cheap way to print lots of data on a sheet. We had other things that we printed later, but for a long time, yeah, we printed it go. Yeah, it was classic.
Yeah, I remember there were like experiments with printers that would actually print things on the normal paper by just burning the text in, which I think that led them to the special paper you can do that with, where it just heats up the paper and it creates the text.
I hate those papers, though.
Yeah.
Like, well, for one, McDonald's used those all the time, but then if it got any heat that hit it, because it was in a heating vent, it would just burn the whole thing.
But they tried to do it with normal paper, where they just got it hot enough. I think a lot of those just caught fire. It was a good idea that just didn't really pan out. They were fire hazards.
Applejack is literally, like, off camera, and then that's it. She's, like, exactly the distance out. I need to move this.
Now I'm having this idea that it would work if you created a vacuum inside the printer. It wouldn't catch fire.
But it seems like a really strange solution to a problem that doesn't need to be solved anymore.
I mean, like, ink's expensive. Like, if you could just burn the lettering into the paper without destroying the paper, that would be pretty big.
Why don't you just use lasers?
Well, you could, but you got to keep the paper from catching fire half the time. That was the problem they were having.
That's why you just do non-flammable paper. Like, well, if we made all the paper out of asbestos.
Oh, well, there you go.
Yeah. Makes no sense to you all at all. What I like about fighting games is playing as someone who understands the game just like I do, and it's like a fast-paced game of mental chess. Oh no, I can understand that. But I don't like competitive games. If I play a game, it's because I want to relax. I want to just have some fun. And competitive games can be fun, but I don't find the entertainment in them as much as I would be playing something else.
I just got inspired for hope for the future when Shadow King was like, "What's asbestos?" It's like, good for you that you never have to know what that stuff is. It's a real sign of progress.
Free fire extinguisher with every purchase of a message burning printer.
Yes.
Yep, that inspires confidence in your product. Just make sure, don't peel off that warning label. The warning label is a 1 foot by 1 foot right on the front panel. Yep.
I could see it working if you could create a vacuum where the laser's hitting, but that seems like a hard thing to maintain and expensive too.
Okay, I think that works. I think for the most part...
Shadow King asbestos was essentially an insulation used in a lot of homes. It was fire retardant. Rats wouldn't chew through it. It was pretty great. People loved it. And then they found out it was giving everybody cancer. So you can't use it anymore.
Damn it, cancer.
We're running good things again, cancer. Like, if we could find something that was as good as asbestos was... and didn't cause cancer, it would be pretty great, but just not the world we live in.
There's a little moment here where the legs don't quite keep up with her, and so I want to have it so at least the legs move back a little bit, because then I can kind of fake the fact that it's what was that?
My phone.
Oh. It just sounded like a different thing. I didn't know you got messages.
I never get messages.
Then why did you just get a message?
I don't know.
She still slides a little bit.
My brother-in-law. I want to talk to him. I don't know why he's messaging me.
I'll just leave it. Alright, only thing I think of is the hair back. This hair here. You breathe in some asbestos, say your prayers. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
What is this? This is like Cave Johnson mentioned in Portal 2. Well, yeah, he does, doesn't he?
Yeah, because he refuses to remove it from the facility. It's like, it's good. Keeps the rats out. Now, like the law in the U.S. is if you move into a house and someone finds out there's asbestos in the home, you cannot legally sell that building until all the asbestos is removed. So that'd be a heck of a burden to come across.
Yeah, but when was asbestos banned?
Like 1970s, maybe.
Yeah, so it'd have to be a very old house.
Well, I mean, the house I lived in was from the 1950s before I moved here.
I mean, where did you hide your asbestos?
As far as I'm aware, there was none.
As far as you were aware?
I mean, I never
Did you
went
check the
looking
attic?
for it. I never went looking for it.
Nothing in the attic?
Oh, there was insulation up there, but it wasn't asbestos. It was like sawdust.
You check?
I went up there one time, and it rained on my head, and I shut it back up, and
Your attic was raining?
well, all the insulation came raining down on me.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant like actual water rain. I'm like, that doesn't sound like a good attic. That sounds like a roof.
Like a lot of old homes, you'll find that they just used like sawdust as insulation because it's relatively expensive, but it's what a lot of people just had available from cutting timber all day. And it's good insulation. It's just heavy as heck.
I think I just need to turn it forward. Just to offset it.
Now, popcorn ceilings, like there's one here, like what I would consider a popcorn ceiling. It's just, all that is plaster.
I learned how to type on a mechanical typewriter. Me too, actually. So there's just keyboards was a pain. Kind of. Like, my father actually did typewriter repairs for a while. So we had actually like a dozen typewriters at a time. So I spent a lot of time learning typewriters. I thought they're fun. But yeah, I got into computers and stuff pretty early on because of that. And then I did console gaming, which seemed really weird. I never actually got into PCs.
It's because you didn't play Sierra games when you were younger.
No, we just never.
Right about Sierra games.
Our family never really had a big PC, so I never got into PC gaming. Consoles were an easier way to get the same enjoyment. But other than we got a Nintendo, and then we didn't get another console until I bought one with my own money. Years later, I got a PlayStation. So I was always using my neighbor.
Well, back then, I think the only real advantage in gaming that PCs had was point-and-click adventure titles. Everything else was console, like all the better games. That's a happy horse.
She's ready.
I think 3D Realms was doing some good stuff. I think Duke Nukem initially came out on the PC, and Doom, and Castle Wolfenstein. So first-person and point-and-click adventures. That's what PC had going for it.
See, watch what happens as you go. It's like Applejack. It's like there's an apple.
Ooh. It's an apple. Suddenly, pineapple.
Well, I don't have that set up. I have 3 flexes selected. I mean,
It's apple, so she's still excited.
then we can do like it's like pineapple.
That's not apple. You lied to me.
Applejack, could you eat an orange?
Her aunt will be upset. Like, who here thinks, like... I mean, I was thinking about it, and wouldn't her uncle and Auntie Orange have to be... One of those two have to be one of Granny Smith's kids? Like, if you think about it. Like, I think Auntie Orange has to be, like... one of Granny Smith's children or something.
You know who knows the answer to that?
That apple horse knows.
Like, what is the answer, Applejack? Apple.
Good job. She's an apple. There you go. Who went and betrayed the family by, like, farming oranges. She looks like a nutcracker.
Like a frog.
She's an apple cracker.
Or like one of those like things you put a coin in.
Yes. She's like, thank you.
So like insert Apple. Insert Apple.
No. That's not okay. What have you done? It's the single most horrifying face you've ever put on a pony.
She wants Big Apple.
No. No. It's bad.
See, she's normal.
Now we're in the amnesia game. Yes, I agree. This is upsetting.
Apple doesn't answer anything. Apple Muffin is the key to everything. Well, hello, VW. Yes.
I mean, the first computer I ever had was a Windows 3.1, and I played some pretty fun games on that machine. I mean, by today's standards, they'd probably bore the heck out of kids, but I'd still enjoy them.
I used to go to my neighbors. They had a Windows 95 machine, and we go over there, and there was Duke Nukem 3D. And we would just spend a bunch of time making maps, like because they had a map creator.
Oh wow!
And it would be like the stupidest crap, but it was fun. Learned a lot about programming and
I made maps
map building.
in Sight Bike.
Ooh. I think I played that too.
Yeah, that was the only good thing about a Sight Bike on the Nintendo, was that you could make your own tracks, and that was pretty novel for back on Nintendo days.
Okay, so her cheeks and her butt are no longer moving.
What?
You say that every time, and then you go and make me do something really bad. Do you want me to do that?
Like, you're gonna pet the horse.
With her own butt.
No. Why? You don't need to mutilate the horse. Horses are good. They just want, like, pets and apples. Especially apples with this one.
But they're like people. Is that all that people want?
Kinda.
Pets and apples?
I'd take them. Not you, but
Okay, good, because you weren't getting any.
I'll take the apples.
Take the apples?
I'll take the apples.
Apple juice.
Apples just good.
Guess what? I have no idea, Dub. I've been playing Marvel Avengers a lot. It's really fun. I heard some good and bad things about that game. Hasn't really interested me, but the cinematics for it looked really good. Okay, now to verify. Her hair moves correctly. I think, does she have... Yeah, I removed the eyebrows there. I'm going to probably remove them here too. I just don't like dealing with them. Especially when you have hair that's constantly in the way. It feels like... Eyebrows to me, it's just like, it's like lip syncing. Sometimes they do make things better. Like here, I could probably use them to enhance hers a little bit, but this model doesn't have any. I could use them. I could actually just steal Applejacks if I want, but I feel like if I can get the emotions across without eyebrows, then I'm not going to use them. It's just, if they were able to always stay on the outside of the model, sure, but it feels like anytime you change any of the emotions, then you have to change the position, and then that changes when you start mixing and matching. Post-World War II saw a huge industrial expansion. A lot of new miracle substances became popular. The death toll led to federal regulations.
It's your random fact of the day.
I have to do a presentation to a large group in 2 weeks at work regarding continuous improvement within a quality system, and so I've had to look up the history of it, which is all out of like 1945 to 1955 Japan. So all like post World War II.
Awful. I'm glad I don't have to be part of that.
That's why I get paid the big bucks.
To be like boring as heck.
Nope. Well, I gotta keep it interesting. But talking about like Deming and like the like what was it, I can't remember some of this. There's all these cycles and properties. There's actually it's a lot of talk about Toyota, because they're of their expansion into using a lean manufacturing system.
I work at a place with only 3 people, and there was a time where it was just the 2 of us, me and my boss. And my boss was just like, okay, we're going to have a proper meeting, because he always had meetings when it was 3 people. But for a bit, it was just 2 of us. He's like, okay, it's a meeting. We're having a meeting. I'm like, can't you just tell me what you're going to say? It's just me and you now. It's like, well, I'd always do the meeting. I'm like, yeah, but it's just us. So it's like, okay. He doesn't do those anymore. At least not right now. I have this feeling if we get bigger, he's gonna want to start doing them.
Well, it's not just the 2 of you, but it's the 2 of you in a very small space.
Yeah.
Like, I have a meeting with my boss every day, and later day it's just the 2 of us, but we're all over the internet, and even if it wasn't, I don't see him all day. I don't have easy access to him.
Yeah. No, my workplace is very small. But it's part of a bigger corporate entity. But we are small.
Okay, and then here, when she... From here, actually, I think from here to here, I'm going to actually have this... I didn't have access to this bone until now, so I'm going to turn it down a little bit. And then when she lifts here, or when she brings her head down, I'm going to probably just grab this. This is from here to here, it looks like. I'm going to bend that down.
I'm going to get another drink. Do you want another drink?
You can just grab me another soda.
I'll take your...
I don't want to drink.
Grab your... Cool. There we go.
That's the hole in the bottom, so...
Well, I mean, your grip was just so powerful.
Yep, I know. It's... well, I was using my pointer finger, and that is my strongest finger. And that'll beat your bicep any day. Okay, so this is gonna... this one's gonna have just a little bit of a lag behind. We're gonna go a little bit forward. Actually, yeah, I'm just gonna do one at a time here. So this probably should still be lagging a little bit. And now it would be the other way. Yeah, that looks pretty good. And actually, when she... Oh, it already kind of does that. I was going to have it like move up and down, like actually compress and contract, and expand and contract, but I don't need to because it kind of already does that. So it's a pretty minor thing, but without it, it just doesn't look natural enough. But now, I think it actually looks pretty good. Her eyes go down there. That's fine.
You're gonna shake it. There you go.
See how easy that was?
You are just the strongest man alive.
Yeah. And this is how I get my strength. Coke Zero vanilla.
It is a workout.
Hello, Kate. And is this right? It was, yeah. Oh, it was, I can remember which finger it is. They're both powerful. Actually, Kate, look at 1 sec here. Interesting tidbit. I can't feel this half of this finger on this side. It's gotten better over the years, but for the most part, I do not have a nerve on this left side. I had an accident with a knife, and so it's hard to see, but I have 5 stitches that go about 1/4 of the way around my entire finger. I had a serrated knife cut there, severed the nerve, and so I lost all feeling on that left side of my finger. There's 2 nerves that go up each finger, And so this nerve has over time started to compensate, but if I think about it, it's about little less than half as much feeling, but for years it was literally no feeling. It felt like I was touching somebody else. But yeah, the nerve has compensated, but also my brain is adjusted to that being a thing, and it just doesn't bother me anymore. But if I do this and think about it, yeah, I can feel the difference.
My favorite part about it is every time I use a straight knife, you look at me like I'm going to murder everyone.
Because you use a serrated knife for everything.
Yeah, because they're good.
No,
at cutting.
They're good at cutting, but it's also for something it mulches it.
It's also fair to him.
He's able to scratch the diamonds with his main mouse finger. Oh yeah. You see that my middle finger is my weak one, though. That's why it's like I can't flick people off. I have a very weak bird.
Not powerful enough.
So we have to do this stupid face.
Oh. Yeah. Oh, you already got Apple. Actually, she's...
She's very happy.
The CMC are all pretty cute, but Apple Bloom is my least favorite. Yeah. Well, deal with it.
Now she's like, oh god, somebody doesn't like me.
Because I think they kind of propped her up as the leader of the group, but she's not even the best one. Scootaloo's better.
Scootaloo's better, though.
Sweetie Belle is the cutest one.
Well, there's Scootaloo, and then the other two.
Yeah. Well, there was 3, but nobody thinks about Babs. 4.
Oh, I thought I was talking about Spike or something.
Oh, Spike's like a pet.
I know. Well, I was thinking about like background character type thing.
Yes, he is a background character.
What am I gonna do with a stupid face? Well, here we're just talking about Scootaloo.
Yay, Scootaloo!
So there's Scoots.
She's good.
She's on drugs.
She do that sometimes. It's okay.
Okay, so there's Scoots, and she is
best Philly.
Oh god.
Unless you get like a Philly derpy, but those little wings.
Okay, so she's... I'll do... that, and...
Man, I crushed my finger when I was a kid. I didn't get all messed up, but I lost the fingernail at the time. My mom ran over it with a shopping cart that I was also sitting in at the time.
Okay, so she's very excited.
Yay, look at her go. She's very happy horse.
You know what we can do? You know what? That's what we'll do for stupid face. We'll...
It kind of looks like Scootaloo's just putting her butt in Applejack's face and the other... Oh, you moved her. Yeah, she's just like, this is my butt.
And we're gonna give Scootaloo flight.
What? But she a chicken. I thought you were gonna give her drugs. The power of flight. It's like Scootaloo, no.
Let's see here. What can we...
You did have a jetpack.
Yeah, but I want something that's more instantly visible.
Got a firework rocket?
Oh yeah, that could work.
Strap her.
Oh. Well, okay, Scoots. One of you is going to have to fit in the other. There.
She goes.
She's okay.
She's like, I'm ready.
I was like, yep, ready. No, we'll use the power of cheats, to make this more viable.
You know what always bugged me about the show?
Oh my god, sure. You gotta have you have tons of those things. Just this is the one you're thinking about at the time.
Well, it's what I'm thinking about because Scootaloo. It involves Scootaloo. Is that Twilight had the power to transform people into ladybugs or whatnot, and like the power to like teleport herself across the world, but she didn't have the power to like make Scootaloo's wings a bit bigger. I mean, it seems relatively simple compared to some of the things she did. Could have made like an amulet or something. Just saying.
Okay, here we go. Oh, we'll give her some up. No, I think it's too big. We'll just go with that for now. And then, okay, we're gonna put Scoot. Well, we gotta lock this to Scoot. You lock it to her butt. Okay. So now if I moved Scoots, okay.
Oh yeah, she even made Rarity fly. She couldn't make Scootaloo fly.
She's like, where is it? I can't see it.
She turned right.
I'm gonna fly, go rocket.
Yeah, rocket.
See, she's looking at it.
It's powered by farts.
She's also looking at other things too, but
it's a methane-powered rocket engine.
it's okay. She's fine.
She had
She's
her
fine.
beans.
We can. I mean, maybe some protection.
Yes.
I don't think this is the right protection, but we're gonna say it is. It's okay. I think it's the wrong size.
Oh no.
She's fine. I am Rocket Boat.
Kelchan, why? No. It's the thing.
Oh, she gotta be like there. Okay, now you're good.
I am Scootaloo, the Rocketeer! Yay! Does anybody remember that movie? Rocketeer? You're probably not old enough. I'm not old enough, because I'm a small horse. Yay, Rocket Pony! I'm a Rocket Pony! Yay! 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 Everybody go watch The Rocketeer. It's a good Disney film. Yay. I'm gonna get hammered now.
No Scootaloo.
Scootaloo.
Oh, I should probably double check. No, but okay. Let's see here. We need.
Man, that's an old film. Don't know why that came back in my head.
Chris Rocket. Mm-hmm. We'll do flamethrower.
See you for a bit, Kelchan.
Alright, see you later, Kelchan.
Yes. That was my best Scootaloo voice ever. Also, the first
I heard you ever do personal challenges for SFM. I actually used to do something I would call a 30-minute challenge. I haven't done them in a long time, where I would get the idea for something and then do it as quickly as possible, or in 30 minutes. Actually, I kind of did. Usually it's, to me, a personal challenge is about learning speed or more efficiency. So it's getting an idea for something and then immediately trying to create it. And we were doing that a bit with the when we had the request stream a while back, because that was what that was me rushing something out. And I have been meaning to do another one of those, but it was going to go along with something else, and I just haven't gotten to that thing yet. So, but I am planning to do more of those. Okay, so. Oh, that's a little bit big.
It's okay. Applejack's some the flames just set Apple. It's just like, well, she's dead now. Apple Bloom got cooked. It's fine.
It's like. Yeah, this is fine.
Yeah, Applejack's like, yay!
Well,
My
like,
sister's dead.
this is like when they had a family photo, and
They were like cooking an apple over a campfire. This is what that's like. Cooked apples are actually pretty good. Like, everybody thinks marshmallows are hot dogs, but
yeah, this is like, she's just taking a fun picture, and like it's gonna be like subtitled like having apple family barbecue, and she's just like selfie time.
I like the other picture even better. Just the small picture. It's just like, ah.
You know what better about this? Oh, it went away.
It was not enough fire. Her face is all messed up now. She seemed okay.
Okay, she's fine again. But that only goes for a little while. We can't have that. Mission duration. Oh, that's why. There we go. So it's... Okay. So we got kind of some fire. We're gonna bring that up a little bit. We're gonna put it in a lot more so that it starts a little bit earlier. Okay. A little bit higher. That's pretty good. Let's go a little bit more into the scoots. Oh, that's the wrong angle. Oop, that's the wrong angle. That's pretty good. Okay. And then we're going to copy and paste and open this and this. We're going to just randomize the particle a little bit. Move over here. There we go. Okay. And now these two, I'm unsure how these are actually going to work. But we're going to lock them to there, right there. Okay.
I think your butt's just on fire now. Critical failure. Things could lose rockets were made by SpaceX. Oh. Throwing shade at SpaceX.
Well, this should still work.
Well, you did set a Philly on fire, but
she did it to herself.
She's
no, it's okay. She's got the helmet on.
okay.
She's okay.
Protector.
Yeah. So helmets work. So now I'm gonna move. Oh, it's your helmet isn't locked to your head. Thought I did. It says it should be.
Scootaloo's roasting on an open fire.
Okay, let's try this again. We're gonna take a pelvis and we're gonna go. There we go. Okay. Do that and then like that. And then okay. I think this is fast enough.
Yes.
Okay.
She's rocket powered.
So
That's the appropriate face. You're being blasted around by her.
rocket power. I think her eyes are. Oh yeah, her eyes are locked or something else. So we're just gonna keep it like that. Okay. So Skulu gets the rocket going.
She go. No, don't get too close. She'll take you out.
There she goes.
Hey, Skulu kind of just looks like she's on fire.
Her eyes are. Yep, her eyes are.
Disturbed all the heck.
There he is.
She flew. She true magic horse now.
When she comes. All right, we'll get
Here
this.
she comes.
We'll give this at a good speed.
Watch out,
There she goes.
boy.
Oh.
She's on fire. Oh, here she comes.
I think she
Someone
is
help her.
literally on fire.
She's just on fire.
I think. Okay, so what I can do to solve this is we're going
I
to.
think it's perfect.
No, we just now that everything's is locked in.
I think it's worse. Now she's just setting everything else on fire.
Yeah, that is worse. I kind of just like when she was like.
It's like, ooh. It's hot. She ate the spicy burrito.
There you go. That's wallpaper material right there.
Yes. It's what,
Like people would be like, "What the hell is attached to her?" Not knowing it's an engine.
it's what happens when you put hot sauce on White Castles.
It's like, oh, she's just looking behind her, and oh. Scoot's fuel source, compressed methane, suspended in tree sap.
Just...
I bet if you look at the side of the rocket, it says Acme, probably something like that. I'm not sure if there's anything else in this here. I've been looking for a new wallpaper.
Well, there you
No,
go.
I don't know about like. There, you know what? Here, what we're gonna do.
I had the same wallpaper on my computer for like the last 2 years. And yes, it is derpy. It's a good derpy.
Okay. Okay, so. Oh, yeah, gotta get some good render quality on this.
Yeah, only the highest quality shit posts.
That has motion blur on. I think she's moving like so fast it doesn't even know what the hell to do. All right, we're gonna export as image.
You're exporting. You just opened that to open it.
Okay, there we go. I think it's only 720 though. Wait, well, you know what? Hold on. We gotta do. This is very, very important. We need to.
You haven't even been drinking.
It's cold.
Doesn't count. I will say that stream, go out and try that like Dr. Pepper Zero Cherry. It's pretty good. I'm giving us a sponsor deal, by the way.
Oh, neat. I plan to get that Zevia or whatever stuff next time. I want to give that a shot.
Yeah, I heard you talking about it. You're seriously doing touch-ups.
Well, I needed to fix the face because she was a little...
Her face. She's beautiful.
I mean, she's got this little bit of clipping action going on down here.
She is one with the machine now.
Yeah, that I don't care about. But the mouth, I needed to fix that because that was very... She got like 8 chins and they were on the side of the chin. So, okay. So that's good. And then we need to color this a little better. So we're gonna give it a little bit more action color. Let's just pump that vibrance up a little bit. And then let's see if...
You know, I look at children, including horse children, and I start getting angry at them. It's a sign I'm getting old. You know what I'm angry about is all the youth they have. I'm pretty sure they stole from me.
Why are they keeping all that youth?
Yeah, I need some of that.
They?
Darn real children and horse children. They can all... Like, I need to find a way to, like...
Oh, that was a good one. I like that right there.
I feel like that was a movie premise where old people are... Oh, yeah, Hocus Pocus. We need some of that, where we can just, like, drain the life from children to maintain our youth. They weren't the bad guys, right?
No.
No, I don't think so.
Then I just want to see what this looks like. Not enough.
Still looking forward to the sequel.
Oh, there it goes. It's
super blurred.
Oh, we can do that. And then we go on here. Radio blur, but I need to go higher. So you go a little higher. And then a little bit. I wish there was a better way to preview this.
Yeah, I don't need any of that love syrup. I need life force.
And then we go to this, and we grab our mask.
What's
the button again for that? It's C at X.
Are you gonna leave it like that? Okay.
There. Let's go grab a bit lower.
Yeah, there you go. I like that. That's good. She's got a cute little, like, horse everything, so you don't want to blur that.
Okay, and then we gotta put
Do not steal Scootaloo. I don't know.
No, it's got
Arcade been claiming official characters as his OCs.
There we got it.
This is my OC, not Scootaloo.
No, I feel like this is a picture that you need to like find the most like a quote that makes no sense here and put it on the side.
Just some random quote from Gandhi about. Just type in Gandhi quote and just whatever the first quote is. That's
I had an idea, but I like that. An eye for eye, always making the whole world blind. There we go.
Yeah, it's perfect.
Okay, this needs to be separated to here.
You needed shorter quotes.
This was your idea.
Oh, gone for
Actually-
quote number 2. I mean, that is his most famous quote. I gotta get the right. You need the equestrian font. Do you have that downloaded?
The question, what?
Equestria font. Even my computer has that one.
I probably had it at some point.
Oh no, that one was pretty fancy. No. Yes, that one. No, that's too fat.
It's Comic Sans.
We wants Comic Sans. That one. That's a good one. This is quality work you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, you centered it. Fancy. Ooh, yes. Now, you should have kept it super thick. I almost thought it looked better when it was like crazy thick.
It looks stupid.
It doesn't look stupid, it looks good. It makes it easy to read. Now that's stupid. Tell you what. Beauty's in the eye of the beholder.
I lost it. No! Actually, I just think I'm going to do a drop shadow on it, and I think that'd be it. It's going to be like one of those motivational posters. Do you remember the old meme format where it was just like the black borders on an image with the text in the bottom?
Yes.
Oh yeah, I got to do. We got to.
I got 2 of them. Control Z, Control Z.
No, it was something
There you
else.
go.
No, I meant to do that. It was just busted for a sec. So, then now who's somebody that definitely didn't make that quote?
Frank Sinatra.
Okay.
18.
Here we go.
It does tie it all together.
It makes no sense.
Please post that on your Twitter. That's amazing.
All right. We're gonna just. Okay. I'm gonna post it on Discord. I'll put it in general. What do we got here?
Me saying Bob's Burger, Bob from Bob's Burgers is my spirit animal. And it's true.
There you go. There's your picture.
Frank Sinatra was a wise man.
From 1894.
Yes.
Was he alive?
No, if he was a baby.
No, 1950. I was kind of hoping that it was going to say like he was born in like 1890 or something. But I knew I was pretty sure that would have been.
Nah, he was still alive until 98.
Yeah.
He lived a good life. Good for him. Princess Luna is pretty great.
Just checking here. There's a blooper thumbnail right there. It's beautiful. Look at this. Did I still Sinatra right? I don't know.
No, it's better if it is misspelled.
Yeah, no, sometimes it is. There was it Linus that had Linus and Corridor Digital had a collab thing, and when Corridor Digital Video, they went to send him his new Apple advertisement, and they spelt address wrong. We only had one D, and he even asked about it, and he goes, the guy laughs, he goes, I didn't even realize it till then. Address has two Ds. He spelled it with one and didn't notice it.
Heck, man, I sent an email to a customer today at work, and I only put one O in my last name. My last name has two O's.
Now it's legitimately more.
Yes.
Michael wants more.
I don't know how to spell my name. They never taught me that in school.
Oh, stop toasting the puns.
No, I'm gonna cook that apple bloom.
I did save it, but I also saved it partway through for some reason. So we're gonna go back just to be sure.
That was
Actually,
an elaborate stupid face.
You know what? I can keep this.
Whoever paid for stupid face, they got their monies.
I didn't think it was gonna be that stupid at first, but then it definitely got
pretty stupid.
It got stupid. Okay. Well, Kite does them a lot too. So
Your camera's focused on Scooter.
I made a new camera for it because I knew it was gonna be a thing.
Both of those horses look like they're just like,
Okay, I'm gonna call this group
Pepper's Farm.
She's waiting for the fire. She's like,
bathe me in that flame.
yes, she's. It's like bless me, Scootaloo, bless me. And then Scootaloo's like, yo, which is my command? Wait, there. Wait, she's in the ground.
She does that sometimes.
She's
got cute hooves.
She's like, Scoots, you gotta get out of the way. Applejack's coming. She's like, oh no.
She's going.
It's okay because she just phases through the reality.
She's going so fast.
It's my wallpaper. That's good. You know what?
It's good wallpaper. So dumb. Someone should post that on Derpy Brew.
Thank you, Jules. I'm currently getting food. What food? You showed a dolphin. You're not eating dolphin, are you? Tuna counts.
Cool. Man, I could go for some crab. Like real crab. Not what I got in the fridge.
The hot dish.
Yeah, but like crab though.
Probably could be put away now too.
I'll put it away when I get another drink, which will probably be here soon.
Okay, so I think Applejack can be considered done. So I can move on from her. Now it's Apple Bloom's turn. Is Apple Bloom done?
She looks animated. I can never tell when something's done. I look at something like that was done days ago, and you're like, no.
Because the animation can be done, and because the jiggle bones can automatically move, it can make the hair look kind of done, but it's not. So in here,
they put wiggle butts on the
when she goes down here, but when she says what, I probably want to have the tail actually go up a bit more than this.
Where's your cutie mark?
This is a very old model. I wonder if I should adjust that. Should I add her cutie mark?
I mean, who knows what the timeline of this is, so it really doesn't matter.
She can't talk. Hold on.
Just be like, this is post cutie mark.
So
no, pre cutie mark. That's what it would be.
So her mouth is busted because we were just playing with it. Now it's fixed, but now my tail animation is gone. But it isn't. You can copy things from the past and bring it to the future.
I'm also in the camp that the CMC were far more interesting before they got their cutie marks. So.
Okay, we don't want another dolphin word again. Yeah, let's not do that. I do want to do another stream directs video because those are fun. And the responses on YouTube are hilarious because I don't understand that like the like and dislike ratio on those videos are the highest of most of my content, but the comments tend to be the opposite. I don't understand it.
I think the CMC lost a lot of their characterization after they got their cutie marks. Because that was like their whole thing.
Well, no, because then they were, instead of going from getting their own cutie mark to helping others, which I think actually opened up a lot of various lessons that they could teach.
I think the camp episode was okay.
That one, yeah, maybe. I think that it opened up avenues for them to go forward, and then it brought them on as teachers. What I don't understand is that they definitely didn't learn their lessons any faster. They probably were worse about it than the insects.
The Gabby episode was also good. But they essentially got jobs as school counselors. That was their
But Gabby's
future.
not a horse.
But there was like a cutie mark episode.
I know, but she wasn't a horse.
No, she wasn't a horse. Though the scene where Twilight nerds out when she thinks Gabby got a cutie mark was pretty good. My favorite moments of horses.
Okay, so now we can lock the hair. Make sure the hair is moving okay. Okay, there is a bit right there. This hair, I think, so when you do the jiggle bones, it's not just like activate jiggle bones and then they're like boop boop boop. It takes, you have to add in different values, and I feel like her hair has a higher weight value because it's definitely moving like it's thick, like 3C thick.
Easy.
It's totally thick. I'm just gonna get rid of any animation on that. So what I want to do is I'm going to grab this. I probably don't even need to smooth it, but a lot of it is just timing it different. So this going down is fine. But here it's clipping into her head, and then it's not quite getting up there fast enough. So I'm just going to delay it a little bit more. Let's see if that worked. So it does a little bit of a quick bounce here. I don't like that quick bounce. So we're going to get rid of it. This one and this one. No, which is this one, I think. Yeah, it's just that one.
You're always curious about what I'm doing.
You're doing no, it's because you're like trying to be sneaky.
Like, this is a very important moment, and your attention is required. It's like Appul, no?
It's like, remember Divinity, how it would like have you look through objects?
Oh, that's what you were trying to point out.
No, I was talking about the butt. But now that I
Okay.
notice this,
It's like, I wasn't talking about the butt. An apple bloom staring at it.
I just want to see you with her head. Oh, I'm like, what is it I keep seeing down there? Scootaloo flying around. I forgot I undid her invisibility. Voting for top 10 happens first week of each month. The next chat video we should vote bomb. Oh, so when it comes to top 10, I would request not vote bombing. If you legitimately think that something is great, vote for it. Great everything, but don't abuse it, because there are getting somebody into there through means like that means that somebody that actually made great content and got a decent amount of votes is now not able to be on there. And coming from a position as somebody that was originally fighting to get on something like that, it takes away from them and it devalues their own work. Where they're looking at, they got an honorable mention, but now they got kicked off because somebody else just had a large group of people spam votes. So if something is legitimately good, vote for it, but I don't want to abuse that system. So, the voting like that, the top 10 it's a popularity contest. You could make the best video ever, but if nobody knows it exists, you don't get any votes. But if you make something that's pretty good and you have a large following, you're going to get a lot of votes. But that's not just the extremes. That's what you call that for? Just so you can see yourself?
No, I'm like, no, I want to see Derpies.
Oh.
She dance.
Well, thank you, Michael. Derpy dance. Oh yeah, you said it too.
Yes.
Anyway, it's but no, there's an extreme to that where it's the people that can make great content, but the following isn't there to give them the votes, and the people that are making all potentially good content, but otherwise they're getting most of the votes from that. But the middle ground is also there too, and I don't want to play with that. So don't vote bomb anything unless if you think it's great, sure, but don't work with others to try to get more votes for things. It just devalues the whole system. The top 10 is not. It's a popularity contest at this point. Anybody that usually gets into the top 10 is already well enough known that whatever stuff they get on there, they're getting no boost on it at all. Because I think it was just Tridashy. So most people that would be subbed to them are probably going to be subbed to me as well. So would it benefit me to have it on there? No. At that point, it's just a little bling to have on your shoulder, and I don't care enough on that. I'd rather have somebody else that could definitely use that to be on that list.
Yeah, Blur. I think somebody else mentioned something about that.
By the way, this sounded really far behind. Is it just me?
No, it's not just you. No, for the Yay Derpy.
Oh,
That's far behind. We're fine, I think. We're fine. It's like the Yay Derpies and the Barks from the Dragon. They're like way behind. And I'm guessing the music is behind, but probably nobody notices that.
Yeah. Oh.
That's interesting. Why'd you do that?
I was doing some testing. Yeah, okay, I fixed it, but you already hit it. Unless it auto fixes right now. More derpy. Okay.
Yeah, more derpies.
Yeah, there was something off with that. So it should be fixed now. Is it fixed now? Okay, cool. Yeah, I was doing some testing where I was trying to hear myself on a delay because I was trying to do stuff, but it was when I'm hearing myself at the exact same time that I speak, it was not able to give me the right amount. So I actually had it set up with a 10,000 millisecond delay, and I forgot to turn that off. So it is now off. So it is fixed. But thank you, Nolan. Wait, is that Michael?
I do.
Fuck you.
No.
You're in a little basket.
Why am I in basket?
You're in basket.
No.
We need more of this.
I don't have enough points to take charge of your stream.
I can't do it. I want to make this an emote on Discord now, because that's adorable.
No. This is a bad idea.
Look at he's just so sneak. Also, look what I did to poor horse.
Why you do this? He is quite happy with his nightlight. That's
that thing.
That thing is good.
The rainbow generator or the derpy.
I
love that emote.
Nolan, I don't want to take over the stream right now. I want to see this animation get made. So that's fine.
It's getting there. So this cleanup is to me always. I don't mind doing the cleanup, but it is one of the more annoying parts because it's basically just going through there and saying, "Is it good enough? Is it good enough?" And like here, when she, I think actually when she goes back, she's fine there. That's good. Like her bow. Let's do it like this. When she does this move, I'm guessing that this should be actually like way more. Well, that's a little early. Oh no. Is it? No. No, it should be like here.
I wonder what program they're using for G5. Probably Blender. Maybe? Nah, probably something more professional.
Depends on the studio. If it's a professional studio that did it, they contracted out, then they probably are using like Maya or something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that makes the most sense.
Yeah, that looks pretty decent. ZBrush and Maya probably. Yeah. I'm a little worried that there's going to be a whole bunch of them popping up sometime. Hello, Joseph. Just said hi.
Hello.
There you go.
Hello, Joseph.
Say hello.
I say hello to lots of people. Mr. Cobb.
Yeah, I know you're probably joking, Sunset, but it is something that the voting systems like that can be abused. Like when the top 10s were a bigger thing, back when like Jay was running it, there'd be a couple hundred votes for the top ones. There would be people that would go on Twitter and be like, "Hey, go and vote for my stuff for the top 10." But to me, then it's still you're trying to take advantage of a popularity position. You could also state that a bigger channel already has that advantage, and then that's just more on top of it. But to me, some of the best ways to find good content isn't to watch the top 10. It's to look at the votes for the top 10. Is to see what other people were watching and then get that determination of content. So there's no perfect way to do the system. But I used to like Jay's way. It was a very manual system on how he did it for posting in the comments. But it was nice that you could go through there and just find other stuff from people you may not have heard of at all. So, but somebody that also has like no votes then could like go around and say like, "I'll give you $5 to give me a vote," and they could get in there. And so it's like it feels like the Oscars where you're just buying votes for stuff.
But Blur Blah, I didn't say hello to you because I was saving a howdy for you. So howdy, Blur Blah.
Yeah, I bet it's you were
like totally. Those take a while to build up. So that was not worse. Howdy's way better than hello. Just like no, why do you do this? Fix that horse.
no boops.
No, she needs boops though. Horses live on boops.
Nope.
She'll starve.
See, this is the mouth.
She'll starve.
This is the mouth, and this is the nose.
She needs boops.
She's new horse.
T5. They removed all the boops. The boops
they have
removed.
They have no nose.
I do know that they kind of changed the bodies to be more dog-like, which some people were a little upset about. I didn't even notice until somebody mentioned it.
I think the underlight might need to be brought up just a little bit, and other than that, I think it's all done. Because this one, if the light's coming from this direction, it would make sense that they'd be shaded on the other side. I just need to make sure it's balanced. And really, I can see that things are off balance. I can guarantee that other people are not going to notice it. I still feel that her eyes are a bit bright. Especially like this eye compared to this eye.
Hello, Skylight Shepherd.
Hey, hello, Sky. It's been so long since I've seen or done any pony content. Longing for a con now. Yeah. We'll see. I think most of the summer ones have been pushed off, but I know Ciderfest is still planned for October. That's half a year away. So...
Howdy is good. Howdy is better than hello. Blur giving me a hard time. Howdy, howdy, howdy to you.
So what is lighting the eyes? So that one isn't really. So it's mainly this one. But why is this one lighting it a ton? But that one isn't. I know why. Because this is the base map lighting. So I didn't have to shine a light on this side, but I had to for that side. And so in balancing it out, there's an easy way to fix that, but it's hard to do, which sounds really stupid, but the solution is easy, the implementation is hard. Would be, there's a version of this map I have that has no lights, and so I could just redo all the lighting. It sounds really stupid to be like, but just because the eyes are like that, but that bugs the crap out of me. I'm just gonna pass on it for now. I'll mark it done, but I'm gonna mark a note on here.
The closest thing to an MLP Oscars is the top 25 that Jay does every year. That's what we got.
Yeah, but even then, that's one of the reasons that the voting bothers me is for the big ones at the end, anthology. It's great and it should get a lot of votes. I understand that, but when everybody that's in it makes up sometimes as many votes as the top number, or makes up half the votes that the top person would get, seems like it's an easy way to get to the top of any list. Collab pack, a group of 30 people all voting on something.
Like 90% of what's out for the G5 stuff is just still images right now. So
you guys tracking the Gen 5 stuff? Only seen the still images. I have not paid attention to it at all. It doesn't bug me. I'll see it when I see it.
I mean,
ooh, this one's a pretty easy to clean up. Or not clean up, but we're just going to take one of the trees. I'm just going to take a bash him in the background.
It's coming out in the fall. That's about all I know. At least the movie is. What happened to Derpy? Oh, fix Derpy.
She's right there.
But she's sad.
But she's fine. Sees the instrument panel.
No, she suffered enough. You fix Derpy.
No, see what happens is that Applejack's like, Derpy tractor, go forward. And then she's like, no. I am out of fuel. Insert fuel. And so then she goes and they insert the fuel muffin.
Yes. It's good. It's good muffin.
Num. And then she's like, num num num. And then she's like, I still can't move because I'm not a tractor. I'm just dead head horse.
No. Fix.
She tried to move.
It's so sad. Now I'm reminded of that, like that horrible Derpy video where they dropped an anvil on her head.
She's like, wake up. Go fast. But then she ceases to exist. She actually needs a steering wheel. I should get that figured out.
Her no more. Poor Derpy. She still needs to be in this video, though.
Where's the steering wheel?
Can't you just grab it from the other? Oh, we did.
Probably should lock it to the tractor, but I don't think I care enough. But I probably should. Okay.
Do you want another drink? Or are you still working on that one?
No, it's out, but I'll probably be good. Okay. She got a steering wheel now. What's that little thing? Don't know. I'm just gonna leave it there. Is it supposed to be there? Yeah. And why is it moving? Boop. Dashboard derby. Sounds like a movie. Alright, see you later, Luna. Cool. Thank you, Elias. And look, he says it when he's supposed to say it. But thank you very much. Cool. Secrets. Why does it feel like I'm moving very fast? That's fine. I have been meaning to add some new type animations. I think you can tell it to vary, but I want to add some new ones. But that's just so it feels like a bucket list at this point. Oh, you know what? I gotta also add the steering wheel to here. It's technically not done. I feel like if I don't do it, I'm going to forget to do it, and then that'll be a problem. This actually should allow me to go boop. Yep, right. That's what I thought. It'd be right on there. What is this again? Oh yeah. Oh. It's okay. He's not here. Okay, so I did need to. That's what I was doing. Trees. I just want to have something back here. So at this point, there was a tree off to the right. So I'm just going to have it one like this. Does it make sense? Very much makes sense. Okay, so we'll keep that one there. And we're going to make another one. We're going to make a group first. Trees. Is that what these are called? Yes. What is energy? Oh yeah, she runs on juice. Okay, bottom. Alright. It's eat time. We got pizza. Pizza good. You should get pizza. Unless you've already gotten food, then throw that food away and get pizza.
Only pizza. I think I would get tired. Would I get tired of pizza? Like if I could always change up the topping?
If you could change it pretty drastically,
I think I would, but
it would take a while. Well, it depends. Are you saying every meal of the day?
like yeah. Like you could do like a breakfast pizza.
Can you
like sausage and eggs and stuff?
Does it have to be from the same place?
No.
Okay, if it could be from different places, then that's at least tastes pretty different.
Like I'm trying to think of like a seafood pizza too.
Well, we're talking about good pizza.
Well, you don't like seafood. I like seafood.
I got a chicken sandwich. Chicken sandwich sounds good. But I shall throw it away and get a pizza. No, chicken sandwich sounds delicious too. Unless it is too late.
Like, pizza's pretty much... You can make pizza out of just about anything, really, at the end of the day, as long as it's just you have a sauce, and you put it on a pizza crust.
But it does have to be pizza crust?
Well, pizza crust can vary to a lot of things.
What if I took a piece of the naan bread, and we covered it in mustard, and put, like, roast beef on it? Is that a pizza?
Did you stick it in the oven after? So they all kind of cook together?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I'd call that a pizza.
It's not. We're getting into sandwich territory.
Well, pizza is just an open-faced sandwich.
No. It's dangerous.
It is dangerous territory. Like they make a lot of different pizza sauces. They got mustard sauces and barbecue sauce, and then you got your standard marinara or pizza sauce. Then I've even eaten like a peanut sauce, like a Thai sauce on pizza. It's pretty good. Ranch. Can't forget ranch.
Well, like Alfredo pizzas are pretty good.
I had like what's that place? Broadway Pizza. They had like a sauerkraut and sausage pizza. That was pretty good.
I tried that experiment. I got tired. Can confirm it happens in my sample size of 1/1. Well, and the sheer amount of carbs from the pizza crust would get really old after all. We have a friend that actually eats a whole cheese pizza every day.
Sometimes too.
Yes, well, they're on a pretty restrictive diet that's very carb heavy. So they do a lot of. They survive on just a pizza a day, and Mountain Dew.
Yeah, but I think he's thin as a rail. But I think the key strategy for him is he just doesn't absorb enough nutrients to absorb the other nutrients. So
Starvation is a strategy.
Well, I don't think it's even starvation. I think there are some things your body needs to absorb other nutrients, and I don't think he gets them. So
He takes supplements.
yeah, when he can remember.
No, if I had to choose a specific type of food, like if you were to restrict it down to a fairly narrow window, if you were to say that I could only eat Chinese food and nothing but Chinese food,
I'd be okay with that.
I could do that.
Yeah.
That's
Pretty broad.
it's pretty broad, but if it was like you're gonna only eat rice and stuff on rice, I'd be like, okay.
I mean, that's what I did with beans and rice.
Yeah, but that's being. I'm talking about like this, and you're like, well, what if it's just two things?
I did that for like 5 years.
Cheap.
I was cheap. Beans, rice, and hot dogs. That's all I ate.
Make sure it's got balanced brightness. I think I'm doing okay. I sometimes will in post play with the balance a little bit more just to make sure that everything looks fine. But in this case, I think it looks fine. Oh, the other thing I gotta do in the shot. Here, have a little bit of swaying to the camera. I have to do it here too.
I used to kind of live like Giz. It's a friend. Where
Oh, for those that are no, actually, 76 Cream. He's sometimes there, but he doesn't talk.
yeah, he didn't talk much. I used to. There was a Kroger's. Some people might know what Kroger's is. People around here don't. There was a Kroger's that
There's
would
people
sell.
across like in Europe that are probably just like, what?
Well, there's people in the U.S. who doesn't know what Kroger's is. It's a grocery store. But there was a grocery store that sold these huge pizzas. All the toppings you could want. Like, you just picked what toppings you wanted, and they would put them on, and it was $5. $5. Like, this was back when I was in college, but still, even then, $5 for a pizza like that, that was a really good deal. I would go up there almost every day for supper, buy one of those pizzas and a 2-liter Mountain Dew, and I wouldn't even put the Mountain Dew in a cup. I would just put the 2-liter down by the pizza, eat the whole pizza, and just drink right out of the Mountain Dew. 2-liter.
That sounds like my late teens, early 20s.
Oh yeah, it was definitely my early 20s. Like, I was like 250 back. That was a big guy. I'm still a big guy, but I was like 40 pounds heavier.
We used to do where between my friends we would get we'd each get a 12-pack of Mountain Dew. We'd finish it in a weekend each. So it'd be about 6 cans a day, and just eat the most junkiest of food. And it was horrible.
Oh, yeah.
I had a fast metabolism, so I was fine then, but it caught up with me.
I went through a 12-pack of soda every 3 days back when I was crazy drinking soda. I think I say that, but I'm on my 3rd soda, so I'm not doing very good right now.
Well, yeah, but it's a zero
Yeah.
sugar, so it's a little better.
Well, even then, I'd only drink Diet Pepsi. But still, that's a lot of soda. I try to drink more water now.
Okay, I did all the smoothing, and now I'm going to just completely ruin it because I did this in the wrong order. If I do end, it's going to just remove... Oh, most of it stayed. Nice.
Dipping the pizza in Mountain Dew. No. No. Soggy pizza is bad pizza. Though, I've eaten soggy pizza before. Sometimes they just get super greasy.
Yeah, there's that.
Yeah.
I think I need to let's see if I can round this to smooth it. Okay, because what I want to do is I mainly just want to get the pixels to move ever so slightly. But I don't like here, or for example, if the camera's not moving, you can see every one of these little blades of grass and they're perfectly smooth. But with the camera moving, now everything kind of feels like it's shifting and moving, and that helps smooth sharp edges. It makes everything feel like it gives it a false sense of motion, so it helps hide errors in some things. But I want to see if like so she's wait, she gotta do.
Oh, that's nauseating.
Hold on. Okay, so this is the zoom, and now I go. There she go, and then she's like, wait.
Yeah, that's kind of what I want right now.
What?
Talking about like deep fried pizza. I just want a piece of pizza.
Doing pizza
battered
and
and deep fried.
fry sauce, which is a combination of ketchup and mayo. That is good. Well, I'm a big fan of mustard, but ketchup and mayo together is
When I was a kid, I used to dip my pizza in ketchup. I don't do that anymore. I don't really like ketchup.
Just confused. You did what?
A little redneck child. You're gonna make yourself dizzy with that. Making me dizzy looking at it.
This doesn't make me dizzy because if I'm anticipating it and I can think about it ahead of time because I know what's going to happen when it's going to happen. It's when things happen that I don't expect.
Kind of like the difference between driving the car and being a passenger in the car.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get way, like, if somebody's driving, like, on back roads, if I'm driving on back roads, I'm fine, but if I'm in the passenger on weavy, curvy roads, it, like, messes with me.
But I get it bad where if I'm like, say, scrolling a page and I get to the bottom and I did not think that it was going to stop, I thought that my brain thought it was going to keep going, I will get motion sick. Because my brain was anticipating to keep things moving and it didn't. But I think a lot of that is because my ears lie to me. My ears don't give me the right balance information, so I rely heavily on my eyesight to keep balance. And so if my eyes lie to me, my brain gets really confused.
So I'm guessing you're not somebody who can really read while in a moving vehicle?
Only if I hold it up to where I can see everything moving in the peripheral. If I'm doing this, I will get sick. Yeah. But if I have it up high and I don't get too engrossed to where I can keep reminding myself that things are moving, then I can. I figured out that's my way to cheat it.
I used to get horrible.
It don't turns. Anytime you turn or in city driving, I will stop. Yeah. Freeway, straight, fine.
Yeah. I used to get horrible car sickness when I was a kid, like barfing out the window all the time. Like all the time.
They didn't pull over for you?
Well, there wasn't always time.
Because you didn't tell them?
Well, I would say something, but then it would take, my mom would be like, are you sure you need to vomit? Because it was all the time. We're talking about every other trip out, I would like spew out the window. I was a horrible child looking back as far as that was concerned.
From all the stories you've told.
I couldn't control it. I got sick in cars and my parents were just like, suck it up, roll down the window, and if you need to puke, stick your head out. That was pretty much how my parents dealt with it. But I mean,
this puppy
That was just me as a kid.
can do.
But I'm not the only kid. I like lots of kids get. It's a
She's going, ooh, ooh.
Oh, it's a good seat. It's a good. Oh, yes. Ooh, it's cold.
It's the heated seat.
Yes, it's like ooh. I said it before, but her plopping down that seat is just adorable. It's like the most adorable part of this video so far. Is that seat like just like cradles her? So cute. There's a name for that kind of seat, but I can't remember what it is.
I'm going so fast that there she goes. Oh, it broke. She's like, uh-oh.
No.
The seats, see, they turned it off. It's cold now. No.
It's the one and only tractor with heated seats. No. This thing's got boiling hot.
VR skipping frames kills my balance. VR in general kills mine because again, I'm ultra reliant on visuals, and eventually it starts building up on me where I'll get sick even if everything's running fine because there is some delay and the information is just not it usually can go like at most an hour on a game, but I can't do any locomotion.
If anything, I would think VR would almost mess you up more if your ears were working properly, because then your eyes and your ears would be fighting one another.
But no, they are. My ears are always giving me wrong information.
Yeah.
And so if my eyes, because there's multiple ways your body determines like balance, and to me the main three are ears, eyes, and touch.
Yeah.
When I'm in VR, I'm still on a physical surface, and my eyes should be seeing the correct thing. But now if my eyes are giving me something, my feet are giving me something, and my ears are giving me something else, that doesn't go
Yeah,
well.
that's what happens in VR with me. I can't stand VR for too long just because I'm walking forward in VR. I cannot do the walk. Like, even like I put Half-Life Alyx, I had the walk on for a little bit. I was sweating. I was so nauseous. I had to turn that off and do the teleport. Yeah, it's just my eyes are telling me one thing, my ears are telling me something else, and it just makes me nauseous. And I kind of think that's what holds VR back more than anything, is just that aspect of it. I don't know how they'll ever get around it, but one day maybe. I'm sure somebody's working on it.
Let's see what this puppy can do. Puppy can do.
Something got not saved, and the lip syncing isn't even saved correctly.
Let's see what this.
It's kind of why I think just playing video games on a monitor isn't going anywhere anytime soon.
Let's see what this puppy can do.
I think they said Half-Life 3 is not going to be in VR.
I'll be fixing this.
Let's see what this puppy.
Something didn't get saved on the other thing, so I'm actually undoing the whole camera from this previous shot because
Let's see what.
I was goofing off, and normally I'm pretty good about not saving, but apparently I did not save that.
Let's see what this puppy.
Okay, I actually am thinking I can't. I do not know how far back I have to go.
Well, what's broken?
Let's see what this puppy can do.
Her mouth isn't moving,
Oh.
and this isn't recovering it. But, well, it doesn't recover all of it. Something is off with it.
Let's see what this puppy can do.
Oh no, I think I changed something in here.
This puppy can do. See what this puppy can do.
Oh yeah, Sunset, that would make me pretty, yeah.
I'll just leave it like that. I'm going to redo this camera now because I can't go back and re-undo.
Yeah, like a fun house would probably mess with me. Those probably still be fun.
Yeah, some people enjoy that kind of thing, but I can't. I have problems walking around just normal life as it is, let alone like having somebody else mess with it.
Falls down the stairs on a daily basis.
I hit my head on the bathroom wall door the other day because I just lost my balance and slammed my head into it.
And you're having the roughest time this week.
That's why these are ginger.
They give you power.
You know, ginger's
powers.
a natural vertigo.
Helps with the stomach.
No, none of that. It helps with just maintaining balance. It's just a natural remedy for it. Nausea as well, but just for things along with it.
Whatever.
You're pushing down the stairs. No, but I am careful when I have spells that I hold on to things it's actually like I've gotten in the habit when I walk around now that I will often like trail a finger down a wall or something, and it's not because I'm like just wanting to touch things. It's because it's giving that like third thing a bit of information, so I can tell my distances because I can't trust myself to know if something is away. So I will usually grab onto things or swing around corners like by grabbing something as a pivot so that I have the ability to know where things are, and I don't hit my head on a bathroom door. And when I say bathroom door, I'm not meaning the door itself. I mean the rim of it. I took the corner too quick and I hit my head right into it.
Ow.
Yeah. Let's see if I can just smooth this out again. You know, the candied gingers. Oh no, it's like this it's a lemon ginger herbal candy thing. It just has a high amount of ginger in it. I also have ginger tea. I've had that for years actually.
Eating all the candy.
It just helps. Ginger just helps as an offset some of the negative parts of vertigo and some of the stuff with that.
I'm trying to think else. What else?
Anytime I have a spell.
Only cost Appul's college
I don't know. I've never had a long. I mean, I've experienced vertigo, but it's always because of I'm like up in a high place and my brain's like, "Oh no, you're gonna fall and die." But that comes and goes.
Vertigo, what that is it's the feeling of putting your head on a baseball bat and spinning.
Yeah, dizziness.
It's where
That doesn't.
Your ear says you're moving, but you aren't, and that's all it is.
Yeah.
And that's the problem. So my brain's getting information that I'm moving. So when it gets really bad, you can see my eye do this because it's the same thing. Your eye's trying to keep track with motion, but it's not. And
I know one time you said it got so bad you were like in bed for like a week.
That's why I read Project Horizons.
Yeah,
I was in bed for a week. Yeah, that was actually the start of it, and then since then I've had more issues. Well, it's infrequent. Every few months I'll get something.
Well, if you need
and it gets bad, and then it lasts like. No, driving's fine. The issue is
like on Sunday.
No, because it's all the only time I have an issue is if this year is not even with the ground. So if I turn my head, I'm fine. But if I go like this for an extended period of time,
Don't do it.
Well, no, it's been going away. So I can feel it though.
Don't force it.
It can feel.
You're gonna make it worse.
No, like then when I balance out, it goes away again. So yeah, I give it a little time. But when I had it really bad before, I opened my eyes and literally, it was the worst spinning I've ever had. Literally everything in my eyes, the information my eyes were taking in was completely 90 degrees swapped. I almost fell out of bed even though I was in it. And I was in the middle of a queen size bed and I almost fell out of it because my body was trying to adjust to gravity that was thinking it was the other direction.
I remember when I was living on my own, he just said he has trouble getting out of bed. I used to have trouble getting out of bed, but it was mostly because I was lazy and didn't want to. Mm-hmm. But I had to get up for work because you got to go to work, right? So what I would do is sometimes I would wake up and I'd be so exhausted, I just wouldn't want to get out of bed. Like nothing was going to move me. So I would just start rolling until I fell out of bed. And I would just hit the ground and that would wake me up. And I would do that here probably sometimes, but the big loud thump would probably make my roommate upset with me. So I just rolled out of bed and hit the floor.
Guess I'm used to having inconsistent hearing because tinnitus. Well, I get that a little bit. Like I can hear a whistling in my ear right now, but it's usually bad at the points where, and like my ears are just giving me misinformation. As far as I know, what my issue is I think it's with my right ear. I had issues when I was younger with my ears, with some of the tubes didn't quite get as big as they should, and if there's enough of a pressure in my head at some point, it can dislodge a crystal that can form within the ear, the area that all the fluid is, and then that crystal can get lodged in the tube, and so when your head moves, it doesn't move correctly, or it starts moving it with the crystal because the crystal's settling with gravity, so it's settling within there and then consistently moving it while your head is not actually moving, and so it'll cause until it eventually gets dissolved. It hits hard when it lodges, and then it lasts a couple days. But during that time, I feel like doing nothing. I feel like, and problem is like, oh, I'm gonna go take a nap. Problem is, as soon as I close my eyes, and that's even worse. So
yeah,
sleeping was tough. Last night, I just laid down on my side, and I just waited about 30 seconds until the room stopped spinning, until everything readjusted to that angle.
Can you sleep on your back?
I'm not good at sleeping on my back. No, I just had to wait until it adjusted, and that because I get the vertigo, but it's only until that crystal readjusts. And there's actually a method you can go through for trying to get it cleared out, but it's never worked for me. But after a while, will getting better and better and better because everything will settle and stop moving. Mm-hmm. But until then, but then that means I have to sleep on that side and I can't spin over. And then when I get up in the morning, I have to readjust vertical.
Last time I had any kind of ear problems was after I first moved here. I had like a really, really bad ear infection, and he tried to tell me to go to the doctor, and I searched the city for fish pills. And he gave me a hard time with that too.
Yeah, I was thinking remember The Fly? I was thinking that was going to be one of those situations that you're going to take the drug and then you were going to become a fish, and then I was going to have to deal with it. I'd have to put a tank out in the backyard and have to throw in some you'd be like the Penguin. Yeah,
that'd be awesome. I could fight Batman.
You have the cane.
Yes.
Oh, you got to put on weight though.
Really? Thank you.
He was a.
That is a compliment.
No, because he was a big man.
He was portly, sure.
He was waddle.
He did waddle. He was short.
You gotta wear the suit. That means you gotta spend a lot on suit. You gotta wear. That's money.
Money. I don't want.
Who's gonna buy that? You're a fish now.
No, you're gonna buy it for me.
I can sell tours, Michael tours.
All the more reason
you always go see Michael. I guess I'm having. I learned more in a month this stream than I did in a year of school. Yeah, I think the thing I have is called I think what it is, I've never been diagnosed, but it fits almost 100% was BPPV.
See, Stream, there's something you need to learn about me. I'm very, very cheap, and I grew up in Kentucky, and when you needed antibiotics, you didn't go to a doctor. A doctor required a copay. You had to make an appointment. You had to take time off work. That was ridiculous. You went to Tractor Supply and got the antibiotics that were meant for the animals. But apparently they don't sell them in Minnesota. To the general public.
To the general public.
Yeah. So, I couldn't get fish pills for the antibiotics. I'm very, very cheap. My grandpa taught me that one. He's the one who likes, same thing. He's like, we used to do it all the time up in the mountains. We just used what the animals used. And my grandfather is in his late 80s, so
we ate all our food out of a trough.
Hey, man. I know, I'm imagining a biscuits and gravy trough, and that sounds amazing.
That sounds disgusting.
No.
I could just see the pig trough. It's just biscuits and gravy. You're in there
Yeah, as long as it's just your trough. You won't share that with other people. Gross.
You get out of my trough. It's put your hand over your giant 8-gallon bucket trough.
Biscuits and gravy. I need to pull that.
Just dripping down your face.
This is my dream.
Is that? Do I have to get one installed here? And that's all you just like get up in the morning, you're like Michael, and I gotta have like the triangle, and I gotta go ding 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 ding.
I would probably start making biscuits and gravy again, but they're so bad for you.
They're horrible.
They're horrible, but they're so good.
Well, because those are good donuts.
Yeah, my boss buys them sometimes, and I hate him for it and love him for it at the same time.
Because you eat them.
No, of course
How many?
I do. 2.
How many? Like, how big are they?
I like the standard glazed donuts.
The standard. There's lots of different sized donuts. Our old break used to bring them. They'd be like this big.
Just imagine the ones you dunk in coffee.
What if you had a big coffee cup?
I have a standard sized coffee cup.
No, you have a small coffee cup.
No, here I have a coffee cup at work.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's a standard sized cup, and I dunk my.
Wait, it's a glazed donut you dunk in coffee?
Well, like it's a cake donut.
Oh, so there's no anything on it?
Well, no, there's like a light glazing, but that's it.
No, a cake donut is where it's only cake.
It is only cake.
Then if there's something, is it powdered sugar on it?
No,
It's just the bread.
just the bread.
Okay, then that's the best. That's what you drink. No, well, you have
Yeah.
creamer in the coffee, though, right?
Like powdered creamer. It's meh. Yeah, I agree, but it's what my boss buys and it's free.
Why don't you do you have a fridge at work?
Yeah.
Just bring a creamer.
It's not. If I brought creamer, it wouldn't be free.
I know, but powdered creamer is the most disgusting thing ever invented.
I agree. But you know what the best spice in life is?
Pain?
Free. Free is the best spice in life.
Well, you want to...
Again, I'm cheap.
$12. You buy it here.
What? Yes, but you won't get
You
me
use
free
it less
creamer.
here than at work. You just buy the half-gallon giant one, and then you refill that one here,
But I
and the
have to
money you saved with the rest of it over time, you can put in another
I
one.
save more money by just eating the free creamer.
Or eating?
It's powdered. It's spoonfuls of powdered creamer.
I know you can't argue with free. Black coffee is also free. Yeah, but if he's getting it for free, then it doesn't matter. But yeah, black coffee would be free too.
It doesn't even have. We don't even get real sugar for the coffee. We get
If you
like
don't get
that.
any coffee, then you're saving your boss money.
Yeah, but I don't care about that.
You don't care about your boss's money?
I'm
But he gives you raises. What if your
Yeah.
raises are being like held back because
too much coffee.
too much coffee?
We did.
Well, that's probably draft.
It was
but-
draft. We did have. We used to get Starbucks at work, but we had to downgrade to like Sam's Club because my new coworker, final draft, drinks like 3 cups a day, and my boss couldn't afford that with Starbucks. So we get Sam's Club now, and it tastes pretty much the same. So it's whatever.
Between the Starbucks and stuff, probably.
You just hate Starbucks.
It's
It's not like your super fancy.
no,
coffee.
it's mass produced. That's
It's like probably grown all in the same area as where
No.
your stuff is grown.
nope. Starbucks is
See, you're living in the South, Sunset, aren't you? Because you can get biscuits and gravy at McDonald's.
Starbucks is grown exclusively right here.
Yeah,
They own an enormous amount, and all their coffee comes from just there.
right.
The coffee I get comes from either here or I have no idea where Guatemala is. No, this is Guyana.
It's Central America, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I think it's around here. It's
Yeah.
probably. So I get most of my coffee from here. And to me, the best coffee comes from here for what I'm looking for. But yeah, this is where Starbucks coffee is. Since it's mass produced, it's all machined. Where small group stuff is going to be somebody actually doing a physical sift through stuff.
Everyone knows the
And-
best coffee is the one you put vanilla creamer in. So
It's not coffee; it's coffee flavored charcoal. Yeah, it's. I always went dark coffee or dark roast before because I thought I do the dark roast with creamer and you're fine. Dark roast on its own, but it's because medium just tasted kind of junky. I didn't like the taste of a medium roast. But now that I actually get good medium roast coffee and I do it right, it actually tastes pretty good. And there is the plan. That was one of the reasons that I got the lavalier mic is we're going to be making, or at least I'm going to be making a coffee making video for supporters.
can I make one?
No.
I'm gonna make coffee.
Because you're going to be like, here's my coffee making video. Pour beans in automatic coffee maker.
No, I got a much better way. I'm gonna do it the way I used to make tea. Where I just like put coffee grounds that I bash with a hammer, like in a paper towel, and then just like put the water in the cup and then put the paper towel in the cup and let it soak. That's a good way to make coffee.
Technically, it works.
Yeah, it does. Because I've done
As long as you don't break the paper towel.
Yeah, no, the paper towel's good.
As long, yeah. I mean,
I used to do it all the time.
it's technically making coffee, but
Yeah.
it's also like why don't you just go grab shit paper and like just make a coffee
No, the toilet paper would fall apart.
like what you just like go out to like the pond out back
Yeah.
and just take a cup of water and you dunk your coffee beans in that and it probably tastes.
I mean, you want to filter it a little bit.
Well, that's too much effort. Free water.
Yeah.
It's free.
Yeah.
And that's the best spice. The best spice is out the door.
No, I've drank out of a creek before. You're acting like I haven't done this.
I'm just thinking like the only reason you're alive right now is because of the Mr. Burns thing, where it's like you have very disease known to man. You're having teenage pregnancy, yes. It's like but it's like all the diseases are doing the Three Stooges thing where they're all beating at the door, and it's like they're all in equilibrium where none of them can take control, and he's like, so I'm invincible. No, you're barely hanging by a thread. And he's like, I'm invincible.
No, totally. I used to like swim in creeks and drink creek water all the time when I was a kid, and I didn't think nothing of it. I got sick, but I didn't really equate the two. So it was whatever. I shouldn't be alive.
No, probably not. And the darker the roasted coffee, the less caffeine, sure.
Yeah.
I don't want a ton of caffeine in my coffee, though, because as long as it still tastes good, the amount of caffeine that comes in it is negligible to me, because I can just have another cup of coffee. If it has a high amount of caffeine, then I'm probably going to drink less of the coffee. So I tend to do just a medium roast, but it's a very strong medium roast. I tend to put, because I go through an AeroPress, for how much coffee comes out of it. Like I use 20 grams of beans for a half a cup of coffee, and when I make it the other way, so that's more coffee that comes out of it, it's enough for 2 full cups of coffee, and that's 30 grams of coffee. So it's a very concentrated one that I do, where you have to sip at it because it is strong. But I like it that way. I like having that rich flavor, especially when you get good beans. I mean, the quality of milk from local shops have a huge difference in it itself. Yeah, I still like coffee made French vanilla is still one of my favorites. I've tried a whole bunch of other ones. It actually just ends up being the flavor that I like. It might just be because I've done it so much that it's a nostalgic thing. But if I do a creamer and a coffee made actually ends up being my favorite. New Mexico doesn't do biscuits and gravy. It's horrific. I'm from Oklahoma. Biscuits and gravy is like a staple food.
No, it's pretty good stuff. So I can make it. I make biscuits and gravy. I used to make biscuits and gravy all the time. I know it like the back of my hand, but it is bad for you.
Big Mac? Gas her up.
Yeah, the Starbucks is cheap, which is a nice thing. My coffee is probably over twice as much per bean as compared to a Starbucks, but
Cheapest store brand.
I enjoy it.
Like Walmart store
Or like
brand.
8 o'clock coffee, I think, is one of the cheaper ones because it's like $8 for like a giant bag of coffee. Yeah.
Like you get like some Folgers. That's what. That stuff is nasty though. I can't stand Folgers.
The place I get coffee from too does a subscription thing where I think it's if you subscribe it saves 5% too. I had a subscription but I just canceled it because I wanted to try a few new beans. I went for a while getting the same ones, but I want to try out a couple other different ones, so I canceled it and ordered 3 bags of blends. Normally I do single source for coffee, but I did a bunch of blends this time.
Maple syrup in your coffee. You know that doesn't sound that bad.
It depends on the coffee because a lot of it. What is that?
I think it really depends on the maple
grog.
syrup.
It reminds me of grog. A grog flavored coffee is kind of like a coffee that it's a flavored coffee, but it has a rum taste to it.
Yeah.
And maple syrup could be one that.
I think if it's real maple syrup, if you're using like that corn syrup that's maple flavored,
it's the same thing, Michael. There's so many. No. No, you always tell me.
Disagreeing, I'm thinking about it.
Because there's all this other crap. He's like, Starbucks and the Spencer beans, they're the same thing. And I'm like, no. And then here you are going, I want the real maple syrup.
And,
you get the fuck out of here.
I'm saying, I would still like it. Don't get me wrong. If it was just the corn syrup with the maple flavor, I probably wouldn't notice the difference. It's just the idea of using the real maple syrup as opposed to the corn syrup that's maple flavored.
No, real maple syrup is good.
Yeah, but so is corn syrup that's maple flavored.
But it doesn't have the same richness. It's just when normally the cheaper thing is just, we're going to make something that has a similarity to it and then just douse it with so much sweet that you're just going to be like, wow, this is great. But no, it's not. It shouldn't be sweet. It should be rich. And no.
See, here's the difference between me and him. I noticed
He's cheap.
I noticed he said Michael's just built different. That was that velvet bone. The difference is, I grew up poor as heck. Trailers and houses in flooding areas.
My family,
and not electricity all the time. We
my
stole
family
our
was
cable.
poorish too, not compared to you.
Did you steal cable? Like in your trailer?
That's what I'm saying. It wasn't not as poor as you, but also I never drank coffee or anything.
Did your mom ever like add water to the ketchup bottle and shake it up so there was more ketchup? Because that was a daily occurrence in my house. And we ate the hot dogs without buns because buns are expensive. Like, very differently.
Yes, but you don't have to do that now.
I know, but my mentality is still, why do anything else?
Because that was, you just kind of agreed with me that was bad, and then you're like, but you know what?
What was bad?
Adding water to the ketchup.
I didn't like it. But it was better than no ketchup.
But now you don't have to worry about that. Now, are you going to be like, I can't get more ketchup because it costs more? Are you going to get ketchup?
When was the last time we bought ketchup?
Because none of us eat ketchup.
We don't like ketchup.
No, it's bad. Ketchup's.
If you add water to it, though, maybe I'd get some nostalgia.
Maybe that's what you need. You need some watered down ketchup.
Yes, I get nostalgia for that watered down ketchup. No, like, I grew up poor in Kentucky. Very, very different environment. Like, for
Maple syrup is expensive. I tried a cheap maple and it tasted rancid. Yeah, it's
cheap maple.
Trader Joe's has some pretty nice ones. That's where I went to pick it up.
I need a hug.
Saying ketchup like ketchup. Ketchup.
Wait, am I saying it wrong?
It's ketchup.
Ketchup. Ketchup.
Do we need to do the crayon?
Wait, how are you saying it? Are you saying it right? Who's saying it wrong? Is he saying it wrong? I bet he's saying it wrong.
No, like, hold on. We need to do this again. This is one of my favorite games to play with Michael.
I don't understand. What's happening?
So, I'm gonna open a new text message. Okay.
This poor Kentucky boy.
And now I'm gonna...
It's being made fun of.
Okay. So, are you recording? Okay, it is. So, what we're gonna do is we're gonna... I love this game. Okay, so... The item you put on your head for royalty.
It's a crown.
Okay, wait.
Crown.
Okay, so it says crown. It's not going to zoom out. All right. Now, what is the waxy item that you draw with?
Crown.
It says crown again.
Oh, that's wrong. I said two different words.
No. Okay. Say one after the other. So say the one in your head and then say the one you draw with.
Oh.
No, you can't say because then it's going to be like...
Well, I wasn't understanding the question. You want me to say both?
Yeah, say one after the other.
Okay.
So it's the one in your head, then the one you draw with.
Okay. Crown.
Crown and cram.
Cram?
Yeah, so yeah, it was cram. But see, like, now let me try this.
Well, you're gonna, like, overly pronunciate.
No, I'm going to say it the normal way. Crown. Crayon. Crayon. There it goes.
No, you have to try twice. Don't change it now.
No, I said it right.
No.
I just had it.
You're all wrong, too.
He says crown. It's just, he says
No,
the
there's
same
crown and crown.
word.
I am saying two different words.
God.
I am clearly saying two different words.
It is one, you were saying the same word.
Crown. That's two different words. He's wrong.
You know what? I almost want to, like, grab the recording of that and just pick one of them and, like, have you figure out which one he said.
I'm saying. There's crown and crown. I'm saying two completely different words.
No!
Absolutely. You guys finding, like, the things I pronunciate differently. Not wrong, just differently than him.
Like what I'm thinking is,
The same.
is like, you know, like this is
Just a crown and a picture of a crown.
yeah, it's like, here we go.
Crown.
We're making a Michael meme.
I'm saying crown and crown. They're two different words. I'm just gonna start calling that the king's hat. That way you never get confused. I basuked him.
I don't have a picture to just grab you really quick. Yeah, we'll just.
I mean, this is done now. You're done.
Yeah, that's it. I guess they were made a meme.
You made a meme.
They're the same picture.
That is a picture of crowns and crown. Crown. Crown and crown. I'm saying two different words. The difference.
Corporate disagrees.
Nah, the only time I ever really get into Kentucky that I hear that people catch me on was when I get, like, excited, or if I get into a story.
So okay, that's okay. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna run pull.
Really?
Oh. Okay. Okay.
No. Let me say it one more time before this vote starts. Crown, the thing that goes in your head, and crown, the thing you draw with.
Okay, just say them both next to each other.
Crown.
Say it again.
Crown and crown. I'm saying different things.
We're gonna let them decide. Because I let
Cute
Google
horse. That's what's important.
Distraction.
Look at that cute horse, everyone.
Cute.
The cute.
I'm trying to decide on this. Like, I think I kind of think I figured out, like, her hair here is about as good as I'm gonna get. This one is the rough one, because, like here, during this time, I'm guessing that it's already at the angle for that. But now here, she's gonna be pulling up this direction.
You have no power here. Well, one person says it sounds so different.
That's picking and choosing, Michael.
I like that person. That person is a good person. Everyone else is wrong. I'm just clearly saying two different things. Nobody ever gave me this problem back in Kentucky.
Well, yeah, because everybody down there was saying the same word. They're just really confused.
I'm from the South. I understand him. Thank you, Nolan. He's the one person, I think.
Well, my thought is,
said two different words.
When he's putting it in context, sure, but like if he were to just walk up to you and say, "Do you have a crown?"
No, you just said crown, as in your head.
Yeah.
You just said crown.
Yeah,
I didn't say.
no, that's what I just said.
Okay, now try to say crown.
It's crown.
No, you just said crown.
Crown.
Say crown.
Crown.
No, you're saying crown.
I'm saying that.
I'm saying crown.
Who said first?
I'm saying crown. You're saying crown.
No, there's crown and crayon.
No, you're just overly pronouncing it.
No, it's
It's
crayon.
unnecessary.
It's crayon.
Yeah.
We're in Minnesota now, and we pronounce our O's with more emphasis.
Yeah.
We at least it shows they exist.
Minnesota.
But see, it's 9-1.
Well, that one person's right and the rest of them are wrong.
You're more American even.
When's the popular vote ever meant anything?
I only believe what I want to believe.
I know. I know.
He's saying different words. No, he's
I'm
not.
saying different. Crown, thing on your head, and crown, the thing you draw with.
Okay. All right. What we'll do here is this will be the one. Okay, we're gonna have you pick one of them to say, and then chat has to guess which one you're saying.
Okay, crown.
No. Okay.
I picked one.
You can't. We give it a sec.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Same one.
So he's gonna say a word, and we need and you then okay. So what is the word, Michael?
Crown.
All right. Which you know what? You before anything, you write down what word you just said because we don't want you cheating.
I'm trying to remember how to spell it.
No.
Oh, I'm just trying to remember how to spell it. That's actually.
How to spell it?
Leave me alone.
You can't.
Okay.
Okay.
Now I'm gonna say crayon.
No, you can't just say the other one.
No, I said the one that's written.
Okay, no, you said no. This is the one you said before.
No, that's the only one I've been saying.
Oh, it is?
Yes.
Because they're all saying crown.
No, crayon. Crayon. Crayon.
So we give him a silver pen. I'm sorry. But
You did.
there we go. So he wrote down crayon.
Yeah, I'm saying crayon.
Yeah, but they all said crown.
No, I'm saying crayon. 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 See, no, Sarah Edwards got it right.
But he says, I think, because he can't tell.
I'm saying crayon, not crown. Crayon. Hey, you're a bad person.
Say clown.
Clown.
No, say all three of them.
Crown, crown, crown. No, wait. Clown, crown, crown.
That's a tongue twister.
Yeah, it's a tongue twister.
I'm fighting Scorch. I heard crayon. Okay. Yeah, you're from the South, so maybe there is something subtle there, but that's because you guys are weird.
No, you hear it, though. You hear the subtle difference between crown and crayon.
I can hear it. If you put them next to each other, I can tell that there's a very slight difference. But if you were to just say the word without putting them right next to each other,
Crayon.
that would probably be the crayon.
Yeah.
Because there's a very ultra slight.
Now, crown.
Well, you can't just do one after the other because you're not going to say the same one twice in a row.
Crayon.
No. What are you trying to cast a spell on me?
Which one did I just say?
You said the right one.
Ugh. I'll teach him one day. Don't worry about it, Nolan. I'll teach him English.
The fact is that you should be able to have it easily identifiable, and the fact that
is.
some people in chat are going back.
I didn't have any problem with this until I moved up here.
But how many times did you talk about crayons and crowns and?
Fairly often. I'm a big Crayola fan.
You just like
Crayola.
you just go to Walmart and you just like go up to the lady at the register and you be like, "Hey, that Indian red, it's fantastic."
Yeah, they got all the colors of the rainbow. They invented colors the rainbow don't even have.
Walmart
did. Yeah.
Walmart invented the rainbow.
They invented rainbow. They invented colors the rainbow couldn't even begin to touch. Rainbow got nothing on Walmart. We used to call
Rainbow got nothing on Walmart.
we used to call Walmart the Mall of Grant County. That was the Grant County Mall was just the Walmart.
I'm adding that one.
Crawdad?
Oh, I got to do ad quote. I messed it up.
I said Crawdad. Yeah, I used to catch crawdads all the time in the creek until even after I found out the wastewater got dumped into that creek. Like that's what the whole creek was just wastewater off the sewage plant, and we used to catch crawdads all the time when I was a kid. I should not be alive. Did I mention this? I used to play in wastewater all the time as a kid. Mudbug? Yeah, I've heard that term. Man, they didn't taste good. I had them one time at a casino in Kentucky, and I was not a fan. They tasted like mud, so I get the term mudbug.
This tail needs to be lower into the side.
Just reading your quote.
Oh no, you don't know the extent of a bob poop.
Bob poops are big.
Yeah, we have some stupid quotes from the Fallout stream.
That sounds like an after-death porno.
I can't remember the context of that either. That was from 4.6. I was only from like 2 streams ago.
No, I was quite proud of. There's just not enough numbers in the alphabet.
That one didn't get added either.
Oh,
I have to add that one actually.
and I gotta remember the exact quote though, because that was back last stream.
That was what was your quote again?
There just aren't enough letters in the or numbers in the alphabet. We ran out of numbers.
The fact that you didn't know.
Huh?
I wonder if Mike can pronounce the anime character's name.
What anime character's name? I can't pronounce any of them.
He can't pronounce English correctly.
What are you talking about? I'm the only one here who can.
Was very off there. I think actually having this twisted sideways. Oh, that might be a bit much. Actually, you know what? Before I even do that, I need to have the tail actually go down further.
Oh man, I remember catching some bluegill out of this lake that my parents used to have. Oh, they tasted the garbage. I ate one of them and I hated it so much. Don't eat fish from stagnant water. That's at least not a small, like a pond or something. Because chances are they've just been eating each other's crap all day, and they're gonna taste like it. Wise words from Michael.
But the fish that you pull from the lake, they were free, and that is the best spice.
If the lake has fresh water running into it, like from a stream or something, yeah, but I ate it. Don't get me wrong, I finished it because I wasn't gonna waste it.
But you said don't.
I just didn't do it again after that.
Well, it's free, so I mean.
Not from that lake, anyways.
Well, yeah, but it was. You got it. It's free.
I did, and I ate it. I just didn't like it. I mean, there's only so much the free spice can do. When you realize that the lake has probably had like sewage runoff in it for the last year, you realize that, oh, this doesn't taste very good. And I'm pretty sure that lake had sewage runoff going into it. because I could taste it in the fish.
It's like from Simpsons.
Yeah, except I'm pretty sure it was because my parents' septic tank backed up into it. That's a whole other story. Yeah, right? Man, living out in the country's like, everybody like thinks of like it's gonna be wonderful living out in the country. It's secluded and nice. And then you realize all your
it is if you have like
a lot of money, lots and lots of money. If all you do is like, yeah, I had $200,000. I can afford a house out in the country and a little bit of land. Chances are your neighbors are all going to be like slaughtering pigs in your backyard, and the runoff from all the animals is going to be going into whatever lake you got. So, enjoy that.
It depends on where in the country. If you're in farm country.
Yeah, that was where I grew up. Like, there were cows everywhere. Like, the idea of anybody going out somewhere to see cows baffles me, because I was surrounded by them growing up. Cows and horses. Like, there's nothing romantic about it. They poop everywhere, and you step in the poop. My mom used to throw horse poop at me. She thought it was funny. Like, all the time.
Maybe she was just trying to get you to run away.
Well, she would always be like, ha ha ha, it's just grass. I'm like, it's grass that's passed through the organs of a freaking horse.
It smells like poop.
Yeah, stop throwing it at me. Poop. It's disgusting.
You had a very loving mother.
I do like my mom.
You're just like, yay, poop bath. Or is that...
No.
Ooh, is that how you didn't have any water?
Oh, man. Not all the time, but I don't remember taking poop baths. I do remember? I do remember shoveling a lot of poop. And we would move it all into the garden.
So it doesn't mean that you didn't. You just can't remember.
I don't remember poop baths, no. No, but we drank the tap water, which probably wasn't the best. Because, I mean, a lot of those pipes out there probably haven't been replaced since the 50s.
Carcinogens are the best. Thanks for the laughs. Yeah, actually, I'll be on in a couple of minutes, but it's a good, nice guy.
Oh, wow, I didn't realize
put it in. It's from Bleach.
Bleach.
Oh, you. Yeah, something like. Oh, okay. I never watched. I think I watched episode 1 of Bleach, and then I wasn't interested.
It was a good episode. That was an anime that starts off strong, but really the best part about Bleach is the final arc, and they never animated it, and it still irritates me today, because the best part about Bleach is the part they didn't animate. They did tons of filler episodes.
Yeah, and you would think that they would have done it earlier, considering that Bleach is usually added later in the watch cycle.
Dad, we've been talking to Draft.
Why?
I'm upset with these puns. I told him today that his puns are killing the plants. Because all the plants are dying.
I thought you mean the planet.
Yes, your puns are killing the planet.
He's Sephiroth.
Yes.
He's trying to consume the live stream.
Hey, boo him, Nolan. Where's bad puns? Puns are the
problem is
comedy.
If somebody does puns, saying that was a bad pun, it fuels them. Like that's how puns work.
That's all this stream's gonna be from here on forward. Is just bad puns. It's like immediately everyone unsubscribes. It's like, no. That's a cute horse. I remember that you're animating a horse sometimes, and I look over and she's adorable. So
I'm not 100% happy with the eyes a little bit, mainly during this transition point, because she's got that like ooh face.
But that's a good face.
I think what I need to do is her eyes are.
No, you want her eyes wide open because she just sat on the seat and it's kind of cold. She's like, ooh, not cold seat. And she ain't wearing pants, so that's like super cold.
I think that's a little better. Well, maybe a little. Unfree probably. Yeah, I think that's a bit better. And then her eyes go a little wide too late.
So cute. Just kind of.
Let's see what this.
Oh, I forgot this. Just turn it on there. I like having this audio bar.
Are you gonna need to record like more audio for this?
No.
No, you're okay. You got all you need.
But there's some glitches with it, and there's never fixed. It's like it'll sometimes invert the mute button, and like here it's like glitching to where it's not actually letting me slide it.
They are going to continue Bleach. They need to, because the final arc in Bleach is the best part of the whole series, and they didn't animate it. It would be kind of like doing Naruto and then not having the final fight, the final war. It would be anticlimactic.
This is set up like I'm supposed to have the eyes closed. I thought I did that purposely, but I think this was meant to be and then didn't. Yeah, I think it looks better that way. I kind of understood why I didn't want to at first, or wouldn't want to. Sometimes having the eyes constantly blinking and opening and shutting, would be bad. But technically, I think I accidentally did something here and I lost some stuff, because this also looks like it's supposed to be closed all the way. But I kind of like it not. I'm gonna probably keep this one just smooth. I do need to play with some of the motion a little bit again, because her head seems a little bit wobbly. But I can fix that pretty
easy. Can you give her a mug of hot cocoa?
No, I don't have a hot cocoa. It doesn't matter, it could just be a mug. But I don't have a mug.
It's a lie.
No.
She's cold. It's cold outside.
Okay, then she's like, I'm gonna go home.
Okay.
She's head home. He sneezed. Bless you.
Probably gonna go upstairs and immediately start looking at pictures of ponies drinking hot cocoa now. Like, yep.
Anyways, get in there. So just, I think, only things I really need to do on this one are probably to clean up the last of the jiggles and fix some of the eye stuff, because something is busted on there. This one I don't really have to do anything in the background, which is nice. This one actually won't take that long to build the background for either, because this is just like, there's not that much actually visible, so that'll be an easy one.
Where's your goggles? Okay, good. I thought maybe they got deleted.
Yeah, and some of these backgrounds, these are the backgrounds that are gonna suck, because that's like, well, kind of actually. I don't have to do grass on that one.
I mean,
this one,
this stuff is moving so quickly. Do you really need to?
This one I might do cheap grass, but the problem is there's no transition point here from a hill. So if I were to do it, I would have to go up all the way, like, back a ways. That's where some of these I planned that out so that I would have a hill cut here so I could stop the grass there and be fine. Or mostly fine. DR stream, yes. I think I'm going to start with 1,000-year blood war, but I don't know if it'll me on that. I still think Trek can use a spit cup. No, she doesn't do that. She's a good horse.
There's no tobacco in Equestria. They all don't get cancer.
Anyways, so we are going to be good. Oh, I forgot about that. We need to.
Did you upload it to this?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, okay.
But I have to. I want to save the Photoshop file so I can have it editable.
Just in case.
What if I want to add a new quote?
Yeah. You should just do that every week. Just add another random quote and post it to your Twitter. With the same picture every time.
Like wise words with Scoots.
Yes.
Maybe. So that'll be saved. But yeah, we're really done. Oh, that was a good face she had. This is good. I recommend Bleach. Because blood and pain, you get rules off carpeting. All right, well, but yeah, that will be it for today. I want to double check if I have 2 people streaming.
Even though I slept.
No.
Is mid-prem one of them?
Mid-prem is streaming.
Yes.
She's got the least amount, so I think that we can. I like bugging mid-prem.
Yes. She's the most fun to bug.
Yay, Dupes.
Yay, Dupes.
We were just gonna go over there.
Oh no! She heard you. She's like, we're gonna go bug mid-prem. And she's like, no.
I'm gonna book. Oh yeah, here's my phone wallpaper we made.
Yes.
It's a raid. Hide the donuts, but we were just gonna raid you.
Yes.
This is, no.
The raid has been forwarded. They made the preemptive strike.
This is war. Well, hello, people. We were just gonna be ending here ourselves.
Now she wants you to show the video.
Show us what you made. I did. It's right here.
Yes.
So this is literally Scoots was flying around on a rocket, and somebody was like, "I want this as wallpaper." So we made wallpaper with a totally legitimate quote, and so you get that. Yeah, it is Scoots. She's fine. She got into the cookies. It was Rainbow's cookies. The problem was they were the expensive cookies.
I'll give you the boots.
The what?
The boots.
The poots?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, I guess
that's
it's explosive
fire.
poots.
How else do you think she's fueling those rockets?
Love.
Yes.
That's
Love and boots.
This is the face of love.
That should be the name of a book. Love and boots.
Just that would have been a great. Just right across the front of giant letters. Love. Yeah, we were working on more of the tractor stuff, just finishing up some of the shots on it.
Scoop poops. Yes.
Yes, hello, peoples. Lovely poots. It was very lovely poots. But yeah, I literally already closed everything. So, well, I closed most things. What's in here? Oh, that's that. We did also we proved that Michael doesn't know how to talk.
No, I talk good.
Because he can't say crayon or crown.
No, it's crown and crayon.
Well, it's the same word.
That's not the same word. I'm saying 2 different words.
Oh wait, I still have the meme.
Meme?
See, this is the meme. He doesn't know how to say either of the words differently. So he says the same thing.
Pecan? Or is it pecan? I always say pecan.
I say pecan.
Yeah.
Oh, so con, not can.
Huh? Pecan.
Yes, he does.
Pecan. No, it's pecan.
Yeah, I say con.
Pecan.
Texas. Or is it, or no, we're not being weird. It's not. No, it's not pecan. Pecan. Sounds fancy. It's pecan. You can't say pecan fancy.
It's not the same
Oh,
word.
it's a pecan. Oh.
Pecan. Pecan?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, pecan pie. Pecan pie. Pecan? I don't know. I'm confused myself.
Well, in terms of other raids anyway, like, well, Fiora's doing Dungeons and Dragons, but
I would like to watch Mid-Prim play Bioshock.
she was, but
Yeah, but now
she's
she's
not
done.
anymore. She's
Really,
done.
I was doing this. I think pecan pie, but I say pecan. But if it's a pie, I say pecan pie. I don't know why, but my brain is like stuck in some weird thing. What do you say, pecan or pecan pie? Like talking about pie. Like I always say pecan, but I say pecan pie.
I'll say pecan pie.
Pecan pie? It's like if I'm just thinking of pecans, it's pecans. But if I'm thinking of pie, it's pecan pie. I don't know why. I'm in some weird tunnel or something. I'm realizing this now.
No, there a lady that I used to work with. I can't remember the words for it, but she would give 2 words that were spelled the same, other than the consonant being different, and we would say all the vowels different, which is weird. And she made fun of us for it, and it made sense because I never thought of it. Any next raids? Yeah, like, because Midprim, I know you have a lot of the art people. Is there somebody that we can send to the art people? that you would recommend?
Who can we harass mid-prim?
Gives even a good ending. Oh, good. Yeah, because you started that a couple months ago, I think, didn't you? Yeah, because I've been trying to add more people to my list, but most of them aren't on right now. So that's where normally I just raid you. But you usually end around this time too.
Mid-prim saved all the children. That's good.
Should you say all the children?
Well, if you got the good ending, you have to save all the children.
This is super cool. Okay, we can do that one. We can head over there. I'm gonna make sure I get it in right. There, this one. We can head over to Suzuki. Yay, lots of people. All right, we'll do that. But nonetheless,
Goodbye.
thank you everybody for hanging out. We'll be back on Sunday to do some more Fallout stuff and more other stuff next week. So we'll see you all then. So bye-bye. Bye-bye. Thank you for the raid. And now bye-bye.
No kitty.
No kitty?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, we have to do kitty. Wait, I can do kitty quick.
Okay. Yay, kitty.
have
We almost had a stream without kitty.
I know, that was going to be...
I mean, that would be the end of everything. We'd have to cancel.
I know, the raids... I got like a minute before the raid goes out, so...
So a minute of kitty.
We got some music for the Michael song.
No, I was going to make some music.
No, the Michael song is beautiful.
I believe you.
If only I could hear it.
I cannot hear it.
Oh wow, 3 mods on today, and none of them are Warhorse.
You see that? Like,
because he would pop in like 2 minutes before the end and be like... Alright, I'll see you guys later.
Bye-bye.